going? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Hopefully you're having a blessed day today. Lever action Sunday, guys. Sitting on a key in my pocket. Sorry. Let me grab that out. Grab the key out of my back pocket. But yeah, lever action Sunday, folks. As you can see on that sign, YouTube, it says not for sale ever. It's for educational purposes only. For the viewing pleasure of my subscribers and good stuff like that. There's at least one person in here. I see one finger up. What's up, Zookeeper? How you going? How you doing? Where's my little dessert I brought? And we got ourselves some brownies on a plate and a glass of milk. Hey, what's up, Green Hood Smoke? Appreciate you coming by. Oh, how's your evening going? How was your day today? Got myself some brownies I cooked up 2 days ago. I cheated. I used a box. Appreciate y'all coming by. 4 likes and 4 people in the chat. Now 5 people. 5 likes. Thank you, guys. How's it going? How was your day? Zookeeper was great. It was great. Went to my parents with my sister and brother-in-law and my grandma. And we did some shooting afterwards. I posted some shorts about that. Hey, Dallas, what's up? Green Smoke says, I always stop by, just don't always chat. How do you keep an idiot in suspense? By reading that. Fishy! Appreciate you all coming by. How was your weekend? Hey, Wanks. I'm out here aggressively eating. Yes, some brownies. Would you like some brownies? They're chocolate brownies with chocolate chips. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Oh, we got a glass of milk, too. Can't forget that, folks. But yeah, how was your guys' weekend? How was Saturday and how was your Sunday? Got enough for the whole stream? No. It's about a square and a half. Definitely not enough. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, brownies. You have to eat those with aggression. Yeah, I know, right? Zookeeper says his was good. Fishy says good was testing out the stick for the TX. Thinking about building a G17 clone now. Checking out the stick for the TX. The TX22? I finally shot mine for the first time. I need to put a short of that one. I need to find it in one of my videos that I took on Thursday. I shot my TX22 for the first time, and so I need to post that one. I also shot the Desert Eagle for the first time. We posted that one in a short. And then some other stuff. The MP5, I posted that one. So if you guys could check it out. What's up, Wild Shot? He say, hey, hey, hey. Eat some brownies, guys. Pretty good stuff. How was your Christmas, Wild Shot? I don't think you've been in here since Christmas. Yes, I have a plus 15 mag adapter. I don't. Well, I have 3 16-round mags for my TX22 and 2 22 rounds or 21 that came with it and a green dot. So I need to sight it in with the green dot. And then I need to put the little Freedom Finger. Well, it's not Freedom Finger brand, but you know what. Inside of it to make it go brr, brr. Yeah, I have it. I just haven't put it in. But yeah, that was the first time I shot it. It was actually pretty good. My nephew enjoyed shooting it too. Couple of nephews. Over Parsons says, hi, what are your pronouns? What does it look like? Did you know that there's male and female? And I'm that first one. I'm a male. His pronouns are freedom. Yeah, free and dumb. Dom, not dumb. Mike says, yeah, I really like it. It's really light. Like it kind of feels a little bit cheesy feeling because it's super light, but it works good. Genders, spectrum. Nope, only two. Male and female. Read your Bible. You'll hear all about it. Of course, everybody has their opinion, so you can think what you want. But guess what? The plumbing downstairs that God gave you when you were born doesn't lie. If you have a stick and berries, you're a dude. If you got other, you're female, right? Plumbing don't lie. Amen. Ah, yep, see? Everybody laughs at that when I say the plumbing don't lie. Of course, proper English would say the plumbing doesn't lie, but don't lie just sounds better. The plumbing don't lie. Just messing with you, mate. Oh, probably. I wasn't sure if you were a troll or not. I've had some Edwards in here, but... Hello, Lisa. How did you get your Christmas card? Yes, I did. It came in Friday. Thanks for that, by the way. Appreciate it. What's up, Mr. K? At K or Mrs. K? I am an uncle. You're right. You're like, oh, a handsome uncle. I am an uncle. That is true. To like 13 nephews and like 5 nieces, something like that. Or is it 6 nieces now? It might be. Sorry, but you don't age well, Jerome. Well, I am 35, so. And I'm not using beauty filters. I'm using the opposite. We're just about done with a brownie. Chocolate chip with a cup of milk. Good old 2%. Or no, this is whole milk. Yeah, today's lever action Sunday, so we got our lever actions behind us, which we usually have them back there anyways. I just left them up there. Different themes for different days. Sunday is lever actions. And as it shows on that sign, not for sale ever, educational purposes only, and for your enjoyment. Oh, uh-oh, Micah. All gone. 8 minutes in. Where are the dogs? Canella's on the couch, and Skittles is on my bed, sleeping. Oh, you should give me one too. I have about a 3/4 of a pan left. I made them 2 days ago and I've had like 2.5 pieces out of it. So I still have what size was that? A glass pan about, I think it was a 9x11 maybe? About this thick of brownies. I think I ate 2.5 out of there because I just had 1.5 now. And I had about a full one the other day. So, good stuff. Chocolate with chocolate chips in it. Sorry, I got some stuck in my teeth. I'm trying to clean them out. It's not that I'm trying to look funny, even though maybe I do. You can laugh, I don't care. Yes, sir. Pound of brownies couldn't last 15 minutes with me. Oh, I'd get sick if I ate all those. I'd get sick. I like brownies, but it's just a lot. Lot for the teeth. Like if I eat something that's like rich chocolate with sweet too, it'll make my teeth hurt. They're kind of sensitive. What's up, Jelly? Hi, I'm late, sorry. Oh, you're only 9 minutes and 27 seconds. You're good. We haven't been on super long. Just under 10 minutes. We just finished a brownie. Missed out on that. Speaking of which, let me see if I can share this on some of the stuff here. Micah says, after you turn 68, you tend to not be able to eat as much. Hello, what's up, Noah? Hey, thank you. Yeah, that's my lever actions. Here, I'll reverse the camera so you can see some of my shotguns. And I got some double barrel shotguns. Most of those are from 1898 and older. Some other stuff in there. Got a few handguns up in here. An AR. Back behind me on the floor there, we've got some 338 Lapua laying against the corner. An AK, SKS, Sega 12. I got other stuff. I got an MP5, other 9mm, all sorts of stuff. Appreciate you coming in. If you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. YouTube's been kind of hard on 2A content and religious channels, which we talk about both here. And yeah, they've been shadow banning us. Of course, they deny it, but they still are, unfortunately. Anyways, appreciate you coming by. I believe you're new. Thank you so much. We also have a second channel with outdoor stuff called Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. We also have Twitch, which is the same account as this, Desert Armory and More. And on Twitch, guys, we can touch these things. You can handle them, fondle them, do all sorts of good stuff with them. But yeah, this channel we have our shooting content and gun content. I just posted some shorts of shooting over the holidays on Christmas. So if you want to check those out, if you could, I'd really appreciate it. As well as the cave exploration videos I have. It's very stupid on how they let Gemini take over. Correct. That was very not nice of them. It was not nice, mate. Not at all. Not at all. They wanted it to be easier for them, but it ended up being, I think, harder because they're probably getting so many complaints and they're probably overloaded with complaints. All right, channel dashboard. I need to go to my channel here in my tablet and see if I can share this over. Share, and we want to copy the link. What's up, peaceful page? I'm sorry, what was that? Peaceful something. The peaceful pagester. Hey, what's up? How are you guys? I'm doing awesome. God is good. Hey, Christopher. Let's see here. Google had it just fine. Yeah, they were using Google AI of some sort before. Now they're using Gemini. Let's see here. There's Discord. Appreciate you coming by, Eastern. What's up? Alrighty, where is... Trying to type some stuff in for you guys. All right, put that there. And then... I don't see anything there. Hey, peaceful pagester, I just subscribed to you. Awesome. I've been sick for a few days. Aw, dude, that ain't fun. During Christmas, too? We hope not. Because a few days might span over Christmas then. Let's see here, folks. I'm just posting some Discord alerts for everybody. Hey, Desert Armory, I sent you some images on Instagram for AI glasses. Yeah, the one I clicked on said there was no such page. But then you sent some pictures showing pretty much the same thing with some, what you call it? Amazon listings, I think? Right after. Uh-oh. Did you have too much candy? Didst thou have too much candy, mate? Let's see if I get some people in here. I just posted some. Yeah, Amazon. Let me see. Bringing up my Instagram on the tablet. Yeah, you sent me some AI smart glasses. The one you sent me a picture of said, are these $50 smart glasses worth it? But then it says Ray-Ban on this side. I'm like, those must be knockoff Ray-Bans for $50. But when you click on the link, it doesn't open up. Yeah. Let's see here. Instagram back up. Want a candy cane? I haven't had candy canes in forever. Well, let's pull up those pictures. So those ones are $169, supposed to be $269 for those smart glasses. And then the other ones are $149, $100 with the coupon. Do you have any of those, Chris? Those are on TikTok Shop, the first pair. Oh, they're probably knockoff Ray-Bans. Oh, you did a screenshot. You must have WhatsApp. Has a little thing of WhatsApp, and you had a voicemail on there at the time, it looks like. 5G UC. Never heard of that. I wonder, let's see, that one is 4.8 star, 123 reviews. The other one is 5 star, 16 reviews, 4.7 at 44. So the one has quite a bit more reviews. And you have tinted ones if you want to change them. 5 megapixel 2K. And these are 5 megapixel 1080. Those are 8 megapixel. There we go. I wonder which ones would be better. And the one's only $100. They're on sale. Anyways. Greetings from PA. How's the hopeless Steelers? I don't know. I'm not into football. I'm going to order one. Which ones are you ordering, Chris? The $100 ones? They're on sale for $100? Or are you getting the one that's 10%? Limited time deal overnight. Oh, you can overnight it? Huh, interesting. Thought they could help out with the channel. I was thinking the same thing. Plus, I want to get a gimbal that follows me. Originally, I had a gimbal that didn't, just for a little bit. I didn't realize it wasn't a following one, so I returned it right away. No, not too much candy. Septic. Abscess tooth. Oh, ouch. Yeah, my mom's dealing with a bad tooth right now. Let's see, make sure. What's up, Robles Piel? Whoops, pushed the wrong button, guys. Trying to figure out something here. Shout filter. It always puts on top messages, and I don't like that. Robes Pierre the second. How are you? Hey, Complimentary Armory. It's going pretty good. Today's been pretty good so far, even though it shows 2 people in here, and we know there's more than 2 people. Let me look this up real quick. The smart glasses. On Amazon, I guess just type in AI smart glasses. AI. Well, I don't like AI though. With camera. Well, of course you'd want them with a camera. So the Ray-Bans are $246.75. Supposed to be $330. At least the one is. The non-tinted are $224. They aren't cheap. At least not those ones. Here's one with coupon 9051 AI smart glasses. Let's see. I took off the neck brace today in a lot of painkillers. Ouch! What happened? I probably didn't see what happened. Did you do a whiplash or something? It came from Discord. Awesome, Drew. How you doing? Thanks for coming over. Waiters! I was talking about you a couple days ago, wondering when you're going to show up again. I always say, remember what I say? And I'm proud to be an American. Yes, sir. Evan, welcome. How are you? Looking up some stuff here, some AI smart glasses that Christopher shared. Been kind of busy. Got you. Well, plus YouTube hasn't been pushing it, so tweaked my back at work, then it moved up to my neck yesterday. I couldn't move. Ouch. How are things? Last week was slow because of the week. It was holidays. This week we'll find out, I guess. I have a job lined up for tomorrow, working on some dryers actually. A dryer and a washer. Those are the only 2 appliances I work on, and then thermostats. And then I've got some other stuff. Hopefully I can call up and line up for the rest of the week. Evan says, how y'all? Awesome. I was looking for a new charging handle. My mil spec broke. Mid-range to ouch. Yeah, I need to get one too. My mine up there is all factory. On the Delton right there, it's a Delton DTI 10 or DTI 15. And I need a charging handle, a trigger, a buffer tube, and a new spring because I want to have a way better charger and trigger on it. Yeah, I need to get a better trigger on it too. It's like an 8-pound trigger on an AR. It's horrible. Good, just sore, Evan. Oh, there you go. Right on, says waiters. All right, yeah, let's see here. Meta Vanguards. Those look cool, but they're $500. Mindset is the only thing that separates good and great. Never heard of that one. I have 288 subs now. Awesome. I do not think I'm subscribed to you. Let me screenshot that. Peaceful. And I'll look you up after if I'm not subscribed, I'll look you up. New firearm purchases. Waiters, not since I got the TX22 and the Desert Eagle 9mm. If you look on my channel, I just posted first shots of the Desert Eagle 9. About halfway through the mag, one jammed. It just like wouldn't feed. It just stopped halfway up the ramp. But after that, it was great. I think I did one mag full, and then my nephew did a mag full later. I didn't have a video of that. And then the TX22 I shot, and so did my nephew's. I do have a video of the TX22. I just haven't posted yet. Yep, I got a baby eagle. Yep. It says right on it, Desert Eagle 9mm. It's the Jericho. No gun stuff for Christmas. What about hunting stuff? That's actually what I bought myself for Christmas. I bought it beginning of December. I didn't want to sit on it too long. I looked at it one day, and I was like, man, this thing's only this price? I'm like, wow. Because I looked it up later on to see how much it was worth, and it was like $250 cheaper. And it looked like a safe queen. It looked brand new. Wherever you call them. So we got a very good deal on it. It's the all-metal Jericho. The IWI Desert Eagle by Magnum Research. Let's see. Here's the $100 ones you're talking to me about. They're $149 on sale for $100 with the interchangeable shaded lenses. Looks like most of them, unless you get Ray-Bans, most of them are 8 megapixel. Ray-Bans are 12. But yeah, Ray-Bans are like 284, 260 something. Military challenge coin yesterday. Awesome. Evan says, can't complain, Paige. What about you? I got a notification. I got to wipe off there. There we go. Huh. Well, yeah, Christopher, which one are you thinking about getting? Of those two you sent me, were you thinking about the one that was supposed to be real expensive and it's $169, I think? Or are you thinking about the one that was $150 on sale for $100? Oh, that would be nice, a carbine. There was one at the gun show the other day that I thought was actually a pretty good price. It was made by Universal, I think. I think it was Universal, not Universal Studios. Universal, I guess they make firearms. But yeah, Ray-Bans, they're expensive. You're paying some for the name. Let's see here. Evan says, my brother-in-law completely rebuilt this childhood lever action 3030 to look like a modern tactical. What a Christmas gift. If it was your childhood one, I don't really like that. I am a sucker for wood in general, as well as when it comes to lever actions. It's got to be wood. If I had a tactical one, I would have to put Wooks on it, which maybe they made it a tactical Wooks. If he did that, Wooks wood furniture, that's okay. But if it's not, I don't know. Carbine good for hiking real light. Yeah, it would be. Wood furniture is nice. Yeah, if you could get a Wooks furniture on a tactical. I'm sore, but good. 150 for 100. Oh, that's the one you're getting for the, okay, gotcha. That is, I think that was this one right here. I think that was that one right there that you were talking about with the coupons 100. What's up, Jerome? Hey, Ralph. How's it going? Well, Ralph, I never ever heard back from Shadow Band. I've contacted multiple times, never heard a peep from them. So I do have your address. So one of these days we're going to send you out some stickers and the range bag, unless you want a hat or a t-shirt instead. Let me know. Do you want the range bag? Do you want one of the hats? Or do you want one of the t-shirts? Which one would you like instead? I know a hat or a t-shirt would be cheaper to send out, but just curious. Because you originally won the range bag. We couldn't contact you. It wasn't working right. And so then Shadow Band got it. But then he never wants to respond. But now I have merge. I have the 2 t-shirts, 2 hats, and 4 sets of stickers. So maybe you want one of those instead. Liking the wood. Take the range bag, but I could use that. Okay, perfect. But he said, look pretty sweet. It's in my last post. He had been fun making custom weapons. Interesting. Let's see, what are those? That's called the XBot Go Chameleon AI Auto Sports Action camera. That is interesting. Soccer camera? I'm not sure if I've seen that brand before. So I can look like Charlie. Should look like Clark Kent. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Mr. Superman. Naratu, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Looking at some of these, what do you call it? Thingamajiggas. Be right back. Smart glasses. Hello, like Illick models. Got any revolving rifles yet? This is the first video I've seen in a while. Lilicki models. We actually have been on for quite a while, as in like, except YouTube gave us a strike, so we were off for a week. But unfortunately, YouTube hasn't been pushing our videos out for 3 months almost. It's called shadow banning. They say they aren't, but at the same time, the letters they send me, if you read the wording right, the way they have it written, they are. Anyways, no revolving rifles. I know Taurus makes one currently. Maybe it's a Rossi Taurus. I'm trying to think if anybody else does, other than the old ones. The Bills lost man. Oh, that ain't good, huh? It says, hey, how are you, Naratu? Soccer camera and basketball tracking. Oh, this is a tracking one? Wait a minute. Maybe this is a good one. Let's see. Live streaming. No subscription. Works with iOS and Android. Lava graphite. That's the color. Wide angle AI lens aperture. I'm trying to find a nice tracking gimbal / camera for the channel, or AI glasses. That one says it's frequently returned. Yeah, probably because it has a lot of issues. I'm thinking about getting the Hohem iSteady V3 Ultra. We got here. That's such. Oh crap! Oh, I know it is. Yep. Rocky 8 rifle type of revolver is kind of rare to find, because I've seen looking for one of those. The original ones, it is Naratu. Currently, you can get modern ones. Taurus / Rossi, I believe, has one. But the original ones, yeah. I noticed a lot of firearm channels are being shadow banned. It's weird. As well as, unfortunately, religious channels. And so it's like you're messing with our First and Second Amendment. So, yeah, I keep telling them that. And they're like, no, we're not. You just had a high peak for a couple months. This is the normal flow now. I'm like, no. It was about 4 months. I had full bang. And then it just drifted off from there. Or 2.5, 3 months. 20 years old, by the way. Oh, okay. I'm 35. Let's see. This one doesn't look too bad. Vlogging combo, 64 gigabyte card, 200 cheeseburgers. This is a, does this have, it says stability, touchscreen, waterproof body. Does it have live tracking or no? I'm looking for one that tracks you. I don't think this one does. It's not quite a gimbal, this one. Same here, 35. Oh, yeah, there you go. 62, says Ralph. And I only asked like 2 times max. 5 times max. Of what? I did answer about the lever actions. Revolving lever actions. Naratu, your birdie makes black powder revolver carbine. Oh! Waiter says he's 35 too. Hey, there's quintuplets here. There's 4 of us that are 35. Quintuplets? Quintuplets. There we go. This one ain't too bad. It's a little more than I want to pay, but I'm hoping to pay less than 200. Ultra Muse. That one's really expensive. $419 for a little vlogging camera. Muy caro. This one's really pricey. The Osmo Pocket 3 DJI. $1,069. I feel old though because I had neck pain for 5 days. Sometimes I feel older than that just because I had some injuries in my back when I was about 19, 20. I herniated L5 disc in my back. And so I've had permanent damage from that. Actually, arthritis started setting in when I was 25, so 10 years ago. But I'm still really flexible. And then I broke my ankle before on my left side, broke my knee and ACL and tore the meniscus on my left side. My right side on my knee sometimes pops out. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Guys, shout out to Luke. He's over there in Dublin, Ireland. He has a train collection. So if you like train collection, he does videos of that. Check him out. We're doing great today, by the way, Luke. I still need to look up his channel. I believe he's. I don't know if I am subscribed to him or not. I need to look him up though. I got a couple of them do that. Good to move the body around, helps with the pain. It honestly does, unless it's major injury. But you're right, it actually does. Let's see here. That one is a 4K pocket camera, DJI Nano, standard combo. Well, those are pricey. Osmo Pocket 3 gimbal, 749 cheeseburgers. Ay, ay, ay. These things are expensive, some of these little boogers. Let's see. Don't worry, Pagester. The aches and pains only get worse as you get older. Well, it's like my great grandpa said. He's like, Jerome, never get old. Like, Grandpa, I can't help it. He was my great grandpa. I can't help it. That's just the way of life. You just get older and older. More aches and pains. Right? What's this one? It's called the Ultra something. 5K. I've heard of 4K and 8K. What's 5K? Tilting lens, hand bundle with accessories, 20 megapixel. Minolta. I didn't know they still made that brand. That was years ago. I think they had that one. Let's see here. Okay, Eastern. Yep. Just how it is. Here's a pair of smart glasses for $85.99, but it only has 5 stars. Sorry, 5 reviews and only 3.5 stars. Yeah, no wonder it's so low. These ones are really cheap. $34.99, folks. Muy barato. Limited time only. Oh, wow. These are supposed to be 200. They're on sale for 100. I just subscribed to Luke's channel. Awesome. I need to see if I can find him here real quick. Let me bring it up on my tablet. See if I can find you, Luke. You have such a long name. Got to figure out if I can find it. At BAILIEDUILLE August COISBAEIRE 1989. That's weird. I typed it in word for word and it doesn't come up. Letter for letter, whatever you want to call it. Huh. Hey, Banana. Click on his name. It will bring you right to him. Well, I can't because I'm doing a live, so add as moderator, channel activity, replace pin message, report, or remove. That's all I can do on my end. Let's see, I can do hide user on this channel or put user in timeout. So yeah, it doesn't. Can I be a mod? Sorry for asking, Desert. We could put you on a trial run. I've been going through all my mods recently because trying to see if it helps with YouTube algorithms. I can put you on a trial run. Doesn't mean I'll keep you forever. We can just put you on for a little bit. You've been faithful for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. You've been in and out. Click on his name. It will bring you right to him. Yeah, like I said, that's not working. Someday you'll get to the age, both the day before the weather changes, you will feel every old injury. Yep, already been there. Hey, what's up, Cannon? Thank you for your service, brother. Epsom bath soap helps soak. Helps with the joints and muscles. What's up, brother? How are you? Hoorah! Pretty good. Put in at the beginning. I did actually. It doesn't pop up unless it auto changed something. The only thing I can't add is those little teeny lines. And yeah, it doesn't come up with you. Let me double check. I'm scared to move my neck. Yeah, I'll tag you in his video so you can find him. Tag you in his video. Well, how's that going to work? Yeah, tilde is what you call it in Spanish. That little thing above the U, I think it is. Yeah. If you tag him in his video, but I can't find his video in the first place, how am I going to find it? Bruises. Arnica helps with bruises. Oh, 2 people said arnica works. I've never even heard of that. What's up, Cash? Amaya, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. I'm pretty sure I typed it in word for word. B-A-I. Oh, it changed one of them on me. I put 2 L's and it changes to 2 I's. That could be why. Aha! Done found you now. Yeah, your channel must not be visible. And so it didn't pop up. Found you. Just sub to the waiter's experience. I'm great, doing good, doing new drawings for my channel. Awesome. Let's see, yours is a mile. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to you. Hey, what's up, Spets? Hey there, I'm thinking of buying an AP5 MP5 clone by Century Arms. Heard any good news, reviews of them? Spence, I have one. Mine's an MKE AP5. Check out my channel. I just did a short of it on Christmas Day, and I posted it the next day or that morning or that evening. Check it out. It's I also have more of that on my channel. I enjoy it very much. I don't have it in the room. It's actually in the living room right now in a box because I just emptied my car out this morning before I took off. So if you want to check out my channel, I have one. I have an AP5. Type in Desert Armory and More, and then maybe in my channel AP5 or MP5 is probably what I call it. But yeah, I have one. I'm gonna get a AR an FRT for it eventually, a lower. So close to 600. Awesome. A Maya 14 is yours. Thanks, man. I'm getting the standard one with the brace. Leaving California has been absolutely life-changing. So specs. I'm from Arizona. I moved to Cali in 2012. Just came back a year ago. The 24th was a year ago. And I have had mine for, I think I've shot it 3 times now. Pretty heavy this last time. It had one malfunction. Somehow my brother-in-law didn't put the rounds in there properly. When he went to slap it, it jammed in the magazine, but not the unit itself. I am subscribed to you, Maya. I just checked. I'm looking at it right now. And other than that, it's never going to be problems. I got an S&B brace for it. I need to get a suppressor for it sometime, as well as an FRT lower. That'd be cool. 12 more to 300. Awesome. Which handgun would be good for a house defense? A handgun? I would say... Honestly, I would say something that has night sights. So I have a 365 macro that has the glowing sight in the front and the back. I've noticed, a lot of handguns only have the glowing sight in the front. And if it's at night, you still can't line up the glowing, there's no glowing sights in the back. My 365 does come with it. So if you want something, at least the 365 9mm that I keep under my pillow sometimes, I also hike with it. I take it into my mines and Cave exploring, it's always on my side. But yeah, both are glowing sights. So I would say get something that has glowing sights because then it's perfect for night. And you don't have a flashlight on it, you wouldn't need one. I mean, sure, you could turn it on real quick and blind them and then power them away, you know. Let's see, something with glowing sights and obviously something that you're good and comfortable with during the daytime too. Sally, going back for a year or two, I'm going to get my house I inherited from my grandparents ready to sell, and I'm planning on moving to Arizona or New Mexico. Yeah, I'm in here in Arizona. I'm in southern Arizona near Benson off of I-10. Yeah, so currently you're in Arizona now? What area are you at? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, I'm off of I-10 near Benson. I'm a little ways from Benson, but I'm not going to say much more than that. Casta Hernandez, yes, sir. 12 more to 300 subscribers. Let me look that one up real quick. I believe I'm subscribed to you, but I just want to make sure. Peaceful Pagester. Pagester. Whoops, it put a Z instead of an S. Stir. There we go. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to you. Peaceful. The Peaceful. Okay, I forgot the in front. No wonder it didn't work. Yes, I'm subscribed to you. 288. Yeah, 12 more. Let's see. Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, okay. Gotcha. But you'll be moving to Arizona or New Mexico. Gotcha. I'll follow you all as well. Awesome. 45 SP, good man, stopping power. It is. That's right. But again, I think it all goes to what you're comfortable with as well. I mean, if you're comfortable with a 45 ACP and you're comfortable with using it all the time and are good at it, get one with night sights. If you're good out with the 9mm, get one with 9mm with night sights. With the one you're comfortable with. Home defense, remember to purchase a good quality ammunition. That too. Definitely. Hornady Defense. What other ones are pretty good? Grizzlies. Federal Punch aren't too bad, as well as Hydro Shocks if you can find those. Usually you have to get those at gun stores that are used stuff. I have some. What else is a good one? Where'd my handgun rounds? Hornady Customs. Gold Dot, Spear Gold Dot. Those are very good. 45XD has tritium sights. Yeah, perfect for night. Eastern, the waiters, subscribe to my channel, the Peaceful Paster. Awesome. Need to get my abusive grandparents off my trust because they are trying to make me move ASAP. They haven't shown me the trust details and they changed my locks without permission or knowledge. Interesting. That doesn't sound good. Let's see. Bailey says, or Luke, if you ever want me to help you out with your channel, I'm free to help. I subbed to Paige. Awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah, you have, let me refresh it. Let's see if it says. You were 288, now you're 291. Hold it. Done and done, he says. 291. 9 away from 300. I'm an auntie of 3 girls and 1 boy. I'm an auntie as well. Not an auntie, sorry, an uncle. Had to correct myself there. I was like, wait a minute, what? No, I have probably like 12, 13 nephews and like 6 or 7 nieces. Hey, what's up, Windu? How's it going? Windu, what is Windu doing? He doody. So you have shorts, and then you have videos and posts. You don't do any lives, it look like. Maybe you don't have your hours in. Oh, you need 500 subscribers for that. That's probably why. Let's see here. No, it hasn't great, but I have evidence of their negligence and breach of California trust laws. Just playing it safe and getting everything ready for the court. True that. Windu says he's just chilling. Just chilling. What'd you do for the weekend, Windu? Did anything fun yesterday or today? Go shooting? Hey, them a Windu. Yeah, we just call him Windu. At least I do. The Mace Windu. I just call him Windu. Windu. What Windu do? He do. How are you, Windu? Let's see. Where's my home page? View channel. I still need to set up my store. I have a store set up. I don't have any website. I have a website linked, but nothing's on it yet for my merge. I got to figure out how to do that. Godfather is a proud former Marine. Awesome. Thank you for his service. We just had a Marine in here a little bit ago. His name is Cannon USMC. He was in the service for years. I forgot how many years he said. Currently, he's not active, but hey, once a Marine, always a Marine. Acts totally unbecoming of an armed service personnel, active or former. True that, yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, and tonight I am going to load part 3 of 4. I don't know if you guys have been following my pepper sauce caverns videos. I have part 1 and part 2 loaded on this channel and my outdoor channel. I'm going to load up, if I remember, when I get off here, load up part 3 of 4 of the pepper sauce caverns. Let's see. I'm proud to be American. There you go again, waiters. Hit me and threaten me, trying to make a man out of me, knowing this I'm autistic. Oh, interesting. How much is don't know, actually. Legit. Do not know. I'm back. I had to go get some stuff from my uncle. There you go. Me to the... All right, subbed up. There you go. Probably got some more. Yeah, I'm going to post some more long format of the cave exploration, part 3 of 4. And then we have part 4, which will be a smaller one probably. Part 3 is about 17 minutes, 18 minutes long. Part 1 was 25. Part 2 was 24 and some change. So now we're doing part 3 is done. I did it the other day, and I need to post it now for you guys. Oldest gun is behind me here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's there on the floor behind me. That is a cap and ball Kentucky hunting rifle. There on the floor. It's from 1840s roughly. Peaceful. Okay, gotcha. Also artistic. I think we all have a little bit of the tism, don't we? I think so. Autistic. It seems that way. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's all original. That's all original. Let's see here. I see a hair. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, right? Trying to see if I can find my MP5 video I had. Oh, I finally got 9,400 views on my Zastava M75 16 gauge double barrel. It was at 9.3 for a long time. Yeah, but how many of us are diagnosed? That's true. What kind of knife and flashlight for EDC? A knife? I don't know. There's good Kershaw's. Honestly, Harbor Freight has a really nice Icon knife. I actually EDC that. O knife, which is made by Olight, has really nice pocket knives. Gerber has some decent ones. If you want to be bougie, get yourself a Benchmade, but to me they're overpriced, or a Spyderco. Flashlights, I don't really EDC a flashlight that much. An OTF knife, I have something that's made by some veterans. I forget what brand it is. Something Tech. Peaceful sub to you. Awesome. Yeah, but how many have diagnosed? Yeah, thank you, Luke. When is your next gun live stream? Legit, I usually go once a day. Usually in the evening, 6 p.m. Arizona time. I also do have Twitch now. In Twitch, you can actually touch firearms on Twitch. So if you want to see some of these beauties actually function and look at them up close, my channel on Twitch, which I just got specifically for my gun content, is the same as this channel here. Desert, Armory, and More. Thanks to all who support me, even though he may be a piece of poo. Can't judge him because only God can judge. Yes, that's true. Got to go, though. I'm making dinner. We got fish. Awesome. Fish is good. What's a sign on your gun say? It's backwards. Not for sale, ever. I don't really like telling everyone I'm autistic so I get judged. Do you prefer the Car 98 or the Gewehr 98? I've never shot any. I have one that looks like a Car 98. It's actually a 1938. What is that? It's a Mauser, 8mm Mauser. It's in the corner over there. It's that really tall one, leaning against the safe right there. It looks like a Car 98, but it's not. But it has a Car 98 action. The Mauser from Turkey there. Let's see here. Let them... God don't like haters. Yeah. Twitch finds becoming based. Sort of. It's mostly for gamers, but yet gun content is... You can be able to... you can touch stuff over there, so that's cool. Very helpful, bro. Been looking at a Phoenix OTF knife. Oh, I didn't know Phoenix made knives. I used to have one of their lights, but it got stolen. O-light for EDC flashlight. Awesome. I have a collection of Catan swords up in my attic. 10 of them ranging from the smallest to the largest. There you go. I have Twitch. Hey, brother Coppertop. What's up, guys? Shout out to Coppertop Tactical. Awesome guy. He had a giveaway the other day, and guess what? I won. I won something. A patch. We did a mail opening on the live the other day of it. A patch, some bottle openers, some stickers, forget what else. Awesome guy. Check him out. Guys, go ahead. If you're not, please subscribe to Coppertop. I always said my tongue twist with that. Tactical. Coppertop Tactical. It's nice to have guns. I'm from Canada, and you know what it is, up and dying gun. Yeah, you can't have any. Some. Peaceful own it's part of who you are. Let them judge it. It'll come to them in the end. Yeah. And rifles always looking cool. Thanks, Windu. AT for sure. That's sweet of you, AT Smith. I had a 1938 Car 98 with all matching parts. Awesome. Sold it due to hard times last year. Made $1,500 off of it, though, and was gifted to me by a lovely VW collector when I was younger. VW? Like Volkswagens? Volkswagens? Watch one of your Twitch shorts. That's the only one I have, Jelly. Somebody was doing a clip for me during the live. I need to assign someone to do it all the time, but they would have to be in it all the time. That, I think, is the only way I could do it, unless maybe I can open it up on my tablet on the same account, because I don't think I have Twitch on this tablet, but maybe I can somehow and do it that as well. Coppertop, yo. Yep, I'm still single. Me too. Is that a 94 hanging behind you? So we have a model 94 right there. That's from 1904. It's a carbine saddle ring from 1904. It's chambered in 25-35. A little smaller, 30-30. Then that one is a model 94 with the paper on it. Model 94 AE made in the 70s. That's a model 92 from 1895. Chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. And that's a 2520 model 94 made in early 1900s. That one on top is a 22 Henry modern. Why peace? The Great White North is becoming the Great Red North. Uh-oh. Hey, Coppertop. He says, thank you, bro. Me and Budwagon are on a race right now to see who can get to 1200 first. He's 8 away. So Top. So Kenrod and I were having friendly races too. But I got shadow banned about 3 months ago, and he got shadow banned about a month ago. So he was being pushed after I wasn't. So he is way ahead of me. I actually was ahead of him for about by 100 one time. But then he pushed way ahead because I got shadow banned. And so he has 11,300 something, and I only have 7,720 or something like that. I've been trying to get 8,000 so I could give this giveaway for like a month and a half now. Yeah. God only knows all the side effects of listening to you static on the radio. True that. Let's see. Peaceful says, because it's hard to find a relationship that are loyal and kind and respectful. That's true as well. Where they are willing to give and take on their side too. Not just you always giving, and you're never getting anything in return. It's both sides streets. Both need to give and take, not just one side do everything and the other one just sits there. Spets says, yeah, he had a World War II Kubelwagen, Jeep, and a Schwizenwagen. I could go in soft current water. Awesome. How do I get power here? Desert LOL and how the MP5 build. I haven't done anything with that copper top. I did run it. I don't know if you looked at my shorts. It's Christmas, we were shooting it. Power? I don't know because right now YouTube's horrible with them. 1904. Yeah, that one right there is from 1904. That 3235. Cover says, hello everyone, beautiful. I've got my great grandpa's Model E. Okay, yeah, that one's an AE from the 70s. I got to look up the VIN number or the serial and actually verify that. Hear you, peace. Hey Cooper, I'm hoping to not be single much longer, but it's still just talking. Yeah. Copper says hello. Copper in UK means 5.0 or police. What? Also, the AP5 I'm eyeing is 1200 my local. So, Spets, I got mine for 1200 buckaroos, but it has HK triggers and all the parts, the slide, the bolt carrier. The guy who bought it before me changed it all out, and I got it for the same, is what you're saying. But mine was lightly used. One mag, though. Unfortunately, that mag had issues. I sent him some photos of it, and he's like, yeah, sure enough, so he sent me a new mag. That's what shit was in. I got cheated on. Oh, that's sad. The traditional values that make it that way. That is true, Windu. That is so true. Hope you blessed soon. Peace. 3235 must be fun. No, that right there is a 2535. That one's a 3220. That one's a 2520. Of all these, 2520 is the hardest to find. Next would be the 3220. That 2520, my local, or 2535, my local gun and pawn actually has it in stock. Morning. What's up, Mohammed? Stifler! Guys, shout out to Stifler Manufacturing. If you need parts for your Glocks, that fella has them. Check them out. Stifler Manufacturers got parts for your Glocks. The slides and accessories for that. Thank you, Windu. God bless. Don't worry, I'm over it. Just lonely. Me too. Mod, possibly? I promise I'll this, that, and the other. You hardly are in here, but I'm glad you're in here, bro. Let's see. If you make me mod on your side. I'm in yours quite often, brother. You know I am. Come on. I promise I won't put anyone in timeout. But yeah, man, I'll check it out real quick. Did someone call the police? Oh, did you hear about that short? Yeah, so last year when we went shooting, someone called the sheriff on us. They both showed up and they're like, we know you're doing it right. You got permission from the owner that owns the property. He's our sheriff too. He's my parents' neighbor is a sheriff, so we shoot on his property. He's got a little thing set up. So yeah, two sheriffs came out last year when we were shooting, when we were picking up, and they're all cool with it. They're like, glad you're practicing your Second Amendment. They were telling us a story. The first gun he ever shot was a 12 gauge. It was like hilarious. He said, yeah, put me on my butt. Anyways, sheriff was on another road doing a Huey, and we thought for sure he was going to come back, but I think he parked on the end and noticed where we were shooting is where the sheriff shoots. And so he probably was like, oh, my buddy Chris, he's shooting too, so we're just going to leave it as is, because they never came by. Let's see. Yep, we make slides for the Gen 3 Glock 19. Sorry, I got something in my jacket poking me. Work on the slides for the 26 and 43. Going to SHOT Show next month. Thanks for the shout. Hey, send some pictures, Stifler. I don't know if you have Instagram or Discord, but I'd love to see pictures of SHOT Show. 36 page. 36. Oh, yeah. Not bad, LOL. No. You're not old, Windu. Not bad, Luke. Hey, what's up, Moist Beans? Sorry, something's poking me through my jacket here. I don't know what it is. It's poking me into my shirt. My shirt underneath. Smoke Ninja? What? I don't smoke. I don't smoke. Thanks for coming by, Zeus. Zeus. Mr. Moist Beans 1200. Yeah, where is... Let's see here. Oh! Jelly, you started following me on Twitch. I appreciate it. So in Arizona, what part do you recommend moving to? I'd like to find a place close to the Grand Canyon. Have fun finding something cheap in that area. Up north is usually more expensive. Of course, everywhere is a lot expensive, but I'm down south, so I am near, I'm fairly near Tucson. So you could go to Tucson range if you want. You could go to the Sierra Vista range. Benson, do they have a range? I'm not sure. Or you could just shoot out in the desert. That's the nice thing in Arizona. If you've got a hunt license, you can shoot a lot of places. Had a hammer in the morning. What's the pronunciation? Zeus, LOL. I like how everyone says Zeus. Definitely when it's real life, it has no pronunciations, right? Get me Lee Enfield back tonight. Awesome. I have a Lee Enfield back behind me somewhere. It's from 43. 303 British. Grand Canyon area gets cold in winter. View is great, but can be more expensive. Yes, that's true. Yes, Stifler's from Arizona as well. He's outskirts of Tucson. I'm outskirts of Benson area. We have some other YouTubers that are in outskirts of Tucson. That ain't bad. He is. FAL Man's in Phoenix. Minnesota Results is over by Phoenix area. So is he's either in Phoenix or Tucson. Forgotten Weapons, somewhere around there. Move the south, everything's cheap. Yes, copper. Copper's right. Yeah, if you and then hey, you can go shooting with me. You can go shooting with me. If you move down south, we can collab. Why not? Spets, you can collab with me if you come down south. Have to take some more painkillers. Yeah, infield is the nuts. Go over the X Star in Arizona and have them let you go a EP9 for reviewing on the channel. That'd be cool. X Star? What's X Star? Yeah, we have an Instagram. We'll be uploading videos and stuff next month. Is it underneath Stifler Manufacturing? Let's see if I can find you. Let me see if I can find you. Stifler. Let me type with Stifler. Yep, there you are. I'm going to ask for a request if you don't mind. I'll just go, hello. Desert Armory and More. All right, just sent you an Instagram, Stifler. Peace be well. Mine is World War I and was RF and World War II. I got it for 200 cheeseburgers. I got mine for cheaper yet. 175 cheeseburgers used at Sportsman's Warehouse. It is sporterized, unfortunately. Came with a scope. Awesome shooter. It's a tack driver. It's from 1943. This one has the S on the side, so it actually was manufactured by Savage Arms. Well, when do I heard that they are banning cap guns over there? I know, right? Well, it is time for me to go to bed. Hey, thanks for coming by, Luke. Don't mind yourself out there and don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Good night and God bless and have a good one. Awesome, Luke. See ya. X-Star makes polymer PCCs. They have them over in Arizona. I'm going to try to get to PSA Range Day event in March over in SC. South Carolina. Boss Farms will be over there. Awesome. Might as well ban farting. I know, right? Use all of our other social medias and stores. Night peace. Don't say that too loud. Yeah, I know, right? Someone might actually fart. Good night, everyone. Good night, Paige. I just sent you, Stifler, a Instagram. It probably will say Grunwald Jerome. I don't know how to change that to Desert Armory and More. There's probably a way to do it. Go to Account Center. Maybe that's where you change it. Let's see. There's my profiles. See, add an account, contact info, birthday. Let's see if I can change that here. Name. There we go. Well, it says Desert Armory and More. Username is... Oh, there we go. There we go. We're going to change that. Awesome. Choose a... Contains invalid characters. Where? Oh, because I had a space. Let's see. It's saving it. Perfect. Now my username and my name is all the same. Desert Armory and More. Perfect. Hello. All right. He put a thumbs up, so we got him. All right. Let's see. Good night, everyone. Okay, that one I already mentioned. Good night, AT. Good night, Windu. Yep, followed you back. Awesome. Thank you. I'm trying to obviously get enough followers. I think you have to have 1,000 before you can go live on Insta. I heard recently it used to be a lot lower than that. Renegade Reaper Co. goes live January 1st. And it also has its own Instagram now too. Oh yes, guys! Shout out to Copper Top because he also is starting a merge store, and eventually he's going to have it where you can other YouTubers can put their merge on his website and use it as a Dropbox setup, which would be awesome. I would love to help with that if I could, Copper Top. That way, maybe I don't have to do all the hard work of setting one up because I do not know how to do it. I feel like I'm just going to be pulling out my hair. And I know Shopify has some type of Dropbox shipping where you can tie in pictures of your merge where it never even, or you could do it through them and they manufacture it and then they send it off too. It might cost more that way though, out of your pocket, possibly. But then you never mess with it. It just goes directly, they order it and it goes from the Dropbox shipping that Shopify has, the company they choose for the product, or you choose it too. And then they ship it from there. I haven't figured out how to do that. I'm afraid I'm going to mess something up and then get charged for something and then not know what I'm doing. Yeah, sure enough. New follower, Stifler Manufacturing. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Be like Bunker Branding to be on their thing. Yeah, you have to have 500k subs, but my goal is to be a lot lower. You have to have 500k subs to be on Bunker Brandings? Ouch. That rules out all the smaller people. Like, unless you're Brandon Herrera, and which he helps run Bunker Branding, or Demo Ranch, which he helps run that too, or like the whole Unsubscribe podcast, all of them are into that one as well as Bunker Branding as well as Pepperbox. They actually own Pepperbox, I believe. And so to me it's like that's hardly fair unless you're really big. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's 1,000 followers on Instagram now. There didn't used to be a limit. We got to do one live on IG with RTG, Guns and Gear, Ringness, Dust Cover Actual, and Papa Da Gun Guy. Then IG said we couldn't do it anymore. Oh, see, someone just asked me that. My nephew said, well, what if you already had the eligibility to do lives? Then when they made that restriction for 1,000, could you be grandfathered in? And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I guess not, because you don't have 1,000. You only have 375. Following 372, followers 927. Sorry. Donut. Yeah, Donut Operator. Him too. They're like the big dogs. Kentucky Ballistics is not in there, surprisingly, or Hickok 45. Let's see. I'm looking at your manufacturing here for all of us at Stifler Manufacturing. Stay 2A and have a Merry Christmas 2025. Happy birthday, National Guard. You have a few things on there. Cyber Week, you had 20% off slides. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Actually, I knew that because you talked about it. United States Marine Corps 250th anniversary, November 10th. Yeah, we have 927 followers, so we'll try to do lives again once we get to 1,000. Yeah, you're close. I just gave you another one. Hopefully you don't mind. Let's see here. I usually pretty much every tactical person that I follows back, which I like that. And so I have 100 and something right now, I think. So I'm just following some people right now. Desert Cactus USA. I wonder if they're from Arizona. Desert Cat. Oh, what we got here? I just missed some stuff. The coldest I got to a gun recently was my fake bright orange airsoft M5 I got in the basement and a plastic AK-47 to actual size and subloading lul. Interesting. I think Iraq veteran 8888 might have that many subscribers. He might. Honest Outlaw, I think, does. And so does Pew Pew View. They both have over that because Pew Pew View has 1.8 mil. I think I was just watching one of his videos. He did the thing that what's his name does, Honest Outlaw, where it's like cheapest or best 2025 firearms or handguns under $500, 500 or less. YouTube used to be 500 subs and it was like 1,000 view hours. Really? So it's currently 500 subs plus 3,000 view hours. Hey, Merry Christmas. Late. Hope you have a Happy New Year. What's up, RC? How you doing? Yes, we had a blessed Christmas, and we hope to have another blessed New Year coming. Of course, we couldn't get through 2025 without the Lord. And guess what? Next year we can't go through it without Him either. Cover Tactical Insta is at 219, I think, and Renegade Reaper Co. is at 87. I need to find you here. Renegade Reaper Co. Let me get out of my notifications here. Is that how you do it? And I might be subscribed to it. Renegade Reaper Co. Let me see. Following. Yeah, I am following. It's you have 92 actually. Copper Top, you have 92 followers. You got more. Eastern, he's a OG gun tuber. Iraq, yeah, he probably is then. I like to do loading and Eagle drills like a baby. Haha. Yep. Oh, Desert Cat, they're another manufacturer in Arizona up near Lake Havasu. Oh, they about out Leo Precision when they went out of business. It's a whole thing. Yeah, probably. HE, been following the channel since he had 50. Oh, wow. Good, sir. Thank you for asking 100% greed. Yes, sir, Mr. RC Design and Build. Thank you for coming by. I don't know if you're new or not. YouTube's been funky with the way that they've been pushing out content with 2A channels and First Amendment channels, unfortunately. Religious channels. Honest Outlaw is the boom, and AO is Pew Pew View. AO? What's AO? Honest Outlaw, I watch his all the time. Same with Pew Pew View, not quite as much. So let's see here. Yes, sir. It's also on my YouTube with links. Dude, FPS Russia. Yeah, he was. Is he even on YouTube anymore? Because I know they did him dirty a couple times. And that was before they're even as strict as they are now. Slap him with the tism. I just saw your shirts there. Slap him with the tism. The autism. No, I don't know what. I don't know what the tism's about, but hey. Hey, we were doing some slapping with my AP5 Friday or Saturday, Thursday. Slap. Yep. My nephews were shooting that thing. My brother-in-law. I was shooting it. I did a short of me shooting it. One of my brother-in-law was trying to shoot it, but he actually jammed something. We got a lot. There you go. He actually jammed something in the mag, and so I had to refix it. It didn't jam the gun, thankfully. What was I just going to look up? FPS Russia. People need a YouTube, Microsoft, and bullshit boycott. We got a lot of. I've seen FPS on a couple podcasts, but I don't think he makes content anymore. Yeah, he has 6.84 million subscribers. And that's probably because when he was on, that's when YouTube was very easy to get views and people in. So he did a launcher on an army truck 4 months ago. A year ago, he did a short of explaining real reasons he was arrested. Interesting. Let's see here. Why FPS stopped making videos. That was 4 years ago. Yeah, 14 years ago, he has a video that has 18 million views. 14, 18, 12. Yeah, see that. Here's another one that's Jeff Rogan reacting to FPS Russia's 12A Dragon Breaths. It's been a while. Hello, Elijah Farmer. That thing is still poking me. It's something in my jacket. There's a little sucker. Yeah, he hasn't posted in a while. Prototype quadrocopter with machine gun on it. Interesting. Trying to get this thing out of my jacket that's poking me. Skittles! He is on my bed, sleeping probably. Welcome, Zero Cool. That means to pardon him. He does, yeah. That's just weird. Very sad. Yeah, most of his stuff's pretty old. Although here's a short from SPS Russia that was made 2 months ago by Civilian Tactical, which I follow him. A beetle? What do you mean a beetle? Pardon who? FPS Russia. Going to become president just so I can pardon him. There you go. Yeah, here's the FPS Russia from Civilian Tactical. Sometimes Civilian Tactical, I think he gets a lot of handouts from companies, and unfortunately, some of his stuff I'm not 100% sure if I can agree with it. No slam on him. He's got multiple channels because some are in other languages. He's got 4 channels, I guess. His biggest one has 3.43 million subscribers. Civilian Tactical, yeah. Kyle with FPS Russia. Well, he is FPS Russia. Oh, that's true. Jokes. In your coat, LO jokes. What do we become president? Oh, what do you mean in my coat? Oh, a beetle. No, it's something else. Did somebody get arrested or something? A while ago, I guess FPS did or something. I don't know the story behind it. I've always wanted to look it up. Ammo Square sent a message. Hey there, thanks for following Ammo Squared. Are you already an Ammo Squared member? No, I'm not. Can you follow me back? I was nice enough to follow you. Type your email before and enter and see how AmmoSeek works. Ammo Squared. And kickstart your personal reserve with 75 free Freedom Seeds. He's the reason Tannerite sales went up and is known. Yeah, there you go. This too is known. Let's see. I got to hit the sack. Take it easy, bro. Be cool as always. Be cool all. Yes. See you, Windu. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up. Make sure you double tap the screen before you leave. If you haven't. We'd really appreciate it, my friend. Very much. Very much. Excuse me. Burpy burp. On the cross he sealed my pardon, paid the debt, and made me free, and made me free. Hey, what's up, Full Throttle? He says, good evening, sir. Same to you. At 293 subs now. Awesome. Have a good old one, Windu. Awesome, awesome. That is nice. You're getting close. You're almost there. You are almost there. Let's see here. Pager, congratulations. Yeah, she's getting close. Elijah, he got arrested for that was planned and used. Yeah, I heard about. I was just reading about that. The suspect. He was a suspect in it. Allegedly. I don't know how much of that stuff is true, right? AmmoSeek is a good way to find and compare prices on hard to find Freedom Seeds. Oh, really? AmmoSeek, tactical civilian, or no, his is Ammo Square. AmmoSeek, yeah, AmmoSeek. I look on there quite often for stuff. Thank you, Full Throttle. But it was proven he wasn't, and yeah, the feds were upset they couldn't pin that on him, so they got him for the DRGs. But yet he still didn't do that. Hey man, it's been a while. What's up, Khabib? It actually has not for me. I've been doing lives every evening, except for a week we got shadow banned or a strike. They accused us of doing what that sign says, which is backwards, but not for sale, people. Educational purposes only, as that sign says right there. Not for sale ever. They accused us of that, and we pled it, and they said we still were doing it, and they said, we know you have proof, but you still did it. No, we didn't. No, this was a while ago. So yeah, we were shadow banned or on a strike. So for a whole week we were off. But no, we've been going full tilt ever since, Khabib. Thanks for coming by the way. Double tap that screen. Hey, twin, welcome. What's up, Desert and Chris? Someone asked if a gun was bleep. Yes, Khabib. Possibly, but we always say no. And we have, even when you enter the chat, that's part of agreeing to entering the chat. You have to push a button that actually says, please keep the chat free from profanity and cursing, as well as the one before that says nothing is. HSL ammo is the place to get good prices on ammo. HSL. I think I have HSM, but not HSL. That's a company versus the other's a manufacturer. What's up, Joe Bird? Twin Gen. I think that's HSM. I have 2 or 3 boxes of HSM of some stuff. But that's, yeah. HSL is something else. Artophily, the flu collection. Let's see here. Just going through people that suggested for me to follow them. Some suggestions. The Shenanigans. What's it called? Hakuligans. Whatever that is. Oh, people's been messaging here. Hi, the peaceful page. I hope I spell it right. I had that funny that they got you for that when there are tons of live streamers showing off firearms. So Copper. Well, I wouldn't say it's funny. They got me on a YouTube suggested short highlight. Like when you're done with a live, it pops up with a window that says live highlight. I used the suggested live highlight. Then they throw it in my face and say in that highlight, I was selling pew-pews. I said, that makes no sense because the live that highlights from at this time point is still up. And you're allowing the full live up still, but the highlight that you chose for me and I used, you're pulling. Oh, they kept saying, no, you did it. I know you've got proof, but you did it. So I've been messaging YouTube teams on X for a long time, back and forth. Well, they never responded. I just keep sending them messages. Talk back and forth with them by email. They keep accusing me and saying, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Anywho. What's up, Jaybird, Twin Joe? What's up, Twin Jen? Let's see here. Going through some of my suggestions here for following. Most of them are tubers of some sort. Of course, then it's on my record until March 9th. The heavy warning was going to expire January 6th or 8th. But since they said I violated it again, now it's not till March 9th. So I have to keep going on pins and needles. Got a question. Go ahead, Desert. AI is crazy. Yes, it is. Something else is poking my belly again. Strange, don't argue with AI. Right? Because they're always right. They think they're always right. They're all so high and mighty. Lose every time. I've won one time, Twin. One time they accused me of selling pew-pews. I said, hey, in the beginning of this video, it states, and throughout, there's no such thing. They're like, yeah, you're right. Okay. That is the only time. I proved it in this other time. Timestamps exactly where that highlight was from that YouTube suggested. Same thing. They rejected it, though. Can you download Suno? I don't know. Can I? Let me check. Is it on Play Store? Let me see. I don't even know what it is. AI music and songs. Yeah, I can download it on my tablet, probably my phone too. You know the people on their team. Some of them are from California. Yep. Copper, we ain't all like that. Yeah, I know, right? I was in Cali for 12 years and like 3 months, so got it right, Elijah. How are you? Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Yeah, Suno. It's AI music and songs. They have a video editing on there, it looks like. 10 million plus downloads, 4.8 reviews out of 23,000 reviews. 5 hours, create what you create. Curate what you create. Every mood, every gene, endless possibilities. Genre. Discover what's possible. Bring your songs to life with video. Make any song you can imagine. Hey, the peaceful pagester. Got it right, Elijah. Oh, excuse me. Forget, how about you? Something else is poking my belly still. My belly. Get in my belly. There's another Suno that's a financials and portfolio. I've already made 14 songs. Hey, Jaybird. Joe Bird. Wow, something is still poking me. There's another prick. There's another prick in my jacket. That little prick. Gotta get it out. Keep poking through my shirt. It's not very comfortable. Not very comfortable at all, mate. Spotify, 1 billion plus downloads. Wow. Probably just about as much as Google. It's more than Apple Music. That's only 100 million, at least through Android. AI gods are poking desert. Yeah, right? It's a mini Skittles, lol. I think he's probably on the bed chilling, and Canella's on the couch. She's not supposed to be up there. She keeps getting up there when I'm doing lives. Is Chris still here? Chris, you in? Have you been using a wire wheel while wearing that jacket? No, but I know what you're talking about. I've had that happen with other jackets. No, this is not a outdoor jacket or working jacket. I use another one for that. It's more of like it's a faded glory duck canvas, kind of like a Carhartt style in a way. Let's see here. Carve fun karaoke and music quiz. Plex ask anything. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peaceful Elijah, enjoy. Yeah, if you could. She's trying to get 300 subscribers. Let's see. Twin Gen. I saw a second gen Dodge pickup. Awesome. YouTube executives went to Brandon's Range Day event he does, and Donut was trying to get them to pull back some of their policies, so hopefully things... Correct. I did hear about that. They actually had a sit down, and they were shocked about how chill we are, that we're not all out to off people, like liberals paint us as. Correct. There was a lot of the big wigs of GunTube channel. Brandon Herrera was there, obviously. Yeah, Donut Operator, and a couple other the big guys. And they, sat down with them, and it was like, guys, this is so hard for us, yet alone other people too. And then, of course, they brought Gemini on, which has made it worse. At least pushing our content-wise. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, where'd that go? Peaceful Pagester. The Peaceful Pagester. You have 294 subscribers now. Learn the hard way to use a leather apron when wire wheeling. Yeah, I know, right? Server says a lot of anti-gunners think most of us are violent, when in reality we just want to be left alone, and we would leave them alone. Right. Right, correct. They are supposed to be the people of peace and love, when they aren't. They're not. They are the people of, unfortunately, hate and animosity. I'm trying to pass Birdwagon on subs before the end of the year. Birdwagon, let me look him up. Let me see if I'm subscribed to him. Is that what it's called? Birdwagon? Stiffer, what's up? Yeah, we be all hanging out here. We got Arizona in the chat here. We got me in Arizona, Stifler, and there was another guy that might be moving to Arizona here shortly, or New Mexico. I was in the chat at the beginning. Bird Wagon. Let's see if that's what it is. At Bird Wagon. Probably not, but we'll try. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I don't think so. What's his handle, Stifler? Not Stifler, Copper Top. I want to subscribe to him if I'm not. Bird Wagon. Yeah. Man, my neck hurts. Raise your hand if you set yourself on fire. I'm trying to think if I have. I know my friend did. He had the rag in the back of his pocket catch fire. Copper, I just subbed to you. Joe Bird, you weren't subbed to Copper Top? Noise. Thanks for doing that. Most mass shootings are caused by far left. Correct. Copper Top, what is your buddy's handle? Broodwagon or Broodwagon, or whatever it's pronounced. Can you put it in the chat so I can subscribe to him? It's time for me to break out of the laptop. Out of the laptop? What do you mean? I haven't caught myself on fire. I'm trying to think if I have. I've shot myself with a nail gun twice, at least, maybe 4. Hi, Twin Jen. Let's see. Have I caught myself on fire? Oh, I burnt my fingers before with electrical. I had my fingers on something and it arced across and burnt my fingers. Is that called on fire? I don't know. Since you're not a moderator, what do you mean? Oh, what? You want to be a moderator? If you got to my channel and on my homepage, should be suggested creators. He's in that list. All right, let me find you. Copper Top. Copper Jacket comes up. Copper Jacket News. Copper Jacket TV. I watch him a lot. Copper Top. Copper Top Tactical. All right. That's weird. When I put you in, you don't even come up. Probably because you're a small channel still. Oh, no wonder. It changed it to Topper. And it changed it to Copper Topper Guides. I put Tactical. There we go. Slap way to tease him. I have to get the laptop out. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I also have to leave and go sub. Awesome. I used to be adventure, then I took an arrow to the knees. I used to be adventure. You took an arrow to the knee? Ouch. Fun Guy YouTube channel? It's that one? What? Just disappeared. That's weird. What in the world? The thing's having fritz. It's on the fritz. I did years ago when I was learning blacksmithing, and again while making muzzle loading propellant. Yeah, black powder is very combustible. Copper coating Skyrim. Is that what it is? Yes, I'm a mod. Yeah, you just became a mod. Just said peaceful. I think I'm the only one in here who ain't a mod. Joe Bird, maybe. I just recently was going through my mods, so I'll make you a mod for now, but I'm trying to sort through them because I had all sorts of weird stuff that I was trying to figure out. Oh, there's Birdwagon. Found you. I was already subscribed to 2 on your list. Rooster Tactical and PVS 7. Ishan, I got you subbed. I'm not weird. Yeah, most of the time we aren't, right? Eastern and Blacksmith. I've set myself on fire several times because of it. Ouchie. Ouchie. I wonder if Gilly ever's done that yet. He's done some blacksmithing. Confidence Reloaded. She's an instructor. I just subbed to her, so she's got one more. So Rever Approach has the most of yours that you have suggested. 41,004. 41,400. Anywho. Joe, I just subbed. Awesome. We all got that guntism. Yes, sir. Otis started following you. There we go. AT, that's why you roll up your sleeves. Yeah. Just subbed to AT and Washington. Awesome. Reproach is a good guy. I just subscribed to him. If it has to do anything with 2A content, I automatically subscribe. Anything with 2A, I'll always subscribe. Like when a short comes by and someone's shooting, subscribe. And if I like it a lot, I'll look at their other shorts and content, and I might turn the notifications on too. Same. I know, right? We got to support each other. Even if I'm not going to come back, like if I don't turn notifications on, at least it's helping support your channel getting subscribers. Eastern, I set my arm on fire. Ouch. Eastern Washington, I subbed as well. Eastern Washington, I just subbed. There we go. Perfect. Sorry, I got a nose hair. It's actually mustache hair tickling my nose. Little weasel. Vittel Weasel. Bullseye Ben. It says I never followed him back. I wonder why not. On Instagram. Are you subbed to Kentucky Bliss? Oh, yeah, I am. I've been subbed to him for probably 4 years. Yes, sir. Ninja. I believe I am. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I am. Let me check here. 2A Ninja. Yep, I'm subscribed to him. He's a pretty big channel. 89,000. Subconnect Ballistics. Did you download Suno? I did not. No problem at all. I'm a sub king. I don't have notifications on for Ninja, but I look at his content all the time. I get a kick out of the Stealth Arms Platypus. The color looks like a John Deere tractor. He just did a short of it 2 hours ago, and then the other day you had one. Where's that one at? He had one the other day with it. A month ago, Stealth Arms Platypus. He has a picture of a John Deere tractor. AT, then you smell like burning hair for days. Yeah. I'm excited for Rooster Tactical to drop his gun oil. Oh, Rooster Tactical has gun oil? I guess I didn't pay attention to that. Maybe he did mention it to me. Or in a sorry, my nose hairs are messing with me. In a short or something. Let's see. He's the one who was doing the revolvers the other day. One's a Remington black powder. Remington 1885 or something, 86. I just got one. They're black powder. Have 296 subs now. 4 more till 300. There you go. What y'all boys getting into? Hey, what's up? I don't know. Welcome, Joe. Thanks, Joe and Twin. Appreciate you coming by, DK. Y'all should sub to Desert Armory and More, and also me, so I can keep doing cool stuff. Gun stuff, yep. Hickok 4, what? Hi, I don't know. There you go. Oh, you said Hickok 45 first. Sub to Paige. We can get her there. Yeah, guys, sub to Paige. Welcome, Elijah. She is like 4 away from 300 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, I'll be like Ken. You going to hell, Ken Rod? No, you're not. But yeah, please subscribe to her. Ken Rod says that if you're not subscribed, you're going to hell. Got my SUV. What'd you got? Just sub to Copper. There you go. Got my sub. Oh, I thought you said SUV, and I'm like, what'd you get for an SUV? Because I might be getting one once I sell my little van and possibly my car, but I got to fix it. Let's see. TX22 Fart. TX22 Go Burt. TX22 Airsoft. Fart PSA. Airsoft TX Burt. Is he monetized? Is Rooster Tactical monetized? He's got 501 subscribers, so he can go live here short or get monetized if he gets his hours in. Wow. How does his shorts get so many views? Mine get dog crap compared to this. That's one thing I've noticed. I've never had good views on my gun content for shorts. Never. I have one that's 1,000 something, or 2 now, I think. That's all. Very subscribed Topper. There you go. If you ain't sub, you got Tism. Well, all do already. Yep. Don't sub, you got Tism. Okay, I already said that one. Working on a crazy hardwood puzzle right now. Brain hurts. Has super weird cuts and animals as shapes. A hardwood puzzle. Interesting. I've been subbed to Kentucky since he started. Awesome. I've been subbed since he used to do shooting, I believe so, by the side of that shed where it wasn't his old range, it was the range before that one. This one's new where he's at now. He had another one for years, and before that he had another one. I think it was on his right beside like this hay shed of some sort. Check out my shorts on my channel. The algorithm dictates the views. Right, and so since now that YouTube is using Gemini, what's weird is I posted some shorts of something on this channel. It got 1,000 something views. I posted the exact same one in my outdoor channel because it's with my doggies. 25 views or 50 views. It's crazy. I've been wondering, about what? Joe Bird. Where's Joe Bird? Let me find him. Joe Bud, not Joe Mama, but it's Joe Bird. Joe Bird. BYRD 3624. 3624. Why does it say I'm not subbed to you? I was subbed to you, buddy. What happened? It unsubscribed me. Hey, you're getting another subscriber, Joe Bird. It unsubscribed me. That ticks me off. Yeah, that ain't nice. Let's see here. And no, I've been looking for a vehicle, but haven't found anything yet. Do want an SUV. I want a small SUV for outdoor stuff. I need something better than a car to run around in. I need something that's a small four-wheel drive SUV. Probably nothing much bigger than a 4Runner. Just comment on your shorts, Joebird. There you go. Thank you, Peaceful. YouTube needs restructuring. Yes, they do. They figured they did it with the Gemini, but that just ruined it. Because I was doing some research on it, and most people say not only 2A content, religious content, but piles of other channels are being affected heavily too. Unless you're like a mega channel like, Mr. Beast or something like that. Massive food recall. Gold Star recalls all FDA regulated products due to contamination. Uh-oh. Like and subscribe, says Elijah Farmer. Thank you. Also, check out my other channel, guys. Let me put it up here for you. It is... And that is exactly, I have to type it out. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. It can't have spaces. That channel's not big enough yet to show its face very well on YouTube. So you have to type that in exactly how it is. At Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Subscribe to my channel, Aja. Like and subscribe. You're welcome, Joe. Okay, I already read those. Anyways, yeah, it has to be typed out exactly how it is. Because otherwise it won't come up. Go make yourself right. Excuse me. There's a tactical rooster as well, instead of rooster tactical. Interesting. Might as well subscribe to him too. Might as well. They're both facing the same way. Desert, a 1984 Ford diesel Toyota pickup would be a good choice. Yes, have fun trying to find one. Thankfully, I am near Mexico, so we would be able to get those very easily, like the Hilux, or more easily. But unfortunately, everybody and their uncle would like one. I knew of a guy who had a solid axle, 80s diesel, 4-wheel drive. He put it for sale and it sold in 20 minutes. Guess what he bought instead? Drum roll. A Ford Ranger. I told him, what'd you get a Ford Ranger for? Why did you sell that Toyota? Well, I didn't really want it anymore. Sold it and bought a Ford Ranger. He had the Toyota pickup with a diesel, solid axle, so it was an 85 or older. Because in 86, they changed it to half shafts in the front. Or 87, somewhere around there. Yeah. I told him, dude, you made a mistake. Wow, just wow. Yep, he made a mistake. That's not an upgrade. No, that is a downgrade. Sure, you get newer technologies. It's a Ford Ranger with either a 4 liter or the 3, unless it was a 4 banger, which is 8 spark plugs for a 4 banger. Tactical Rab? Who in the world is this? Tactical Rabbi.
Interesting. Very interesting, my friends.
There's another Tactical Rooster, but his real name's something else. Might as well subscribe to him. Hopefully you'll subscribe back, right? I'm looking for an F350 right now. There you go. Tactical Whiskers. What in the world? That sounds funny. It's an AI created videos. How does that working? I think it's so hypocritical of YouTube blocking and closing down AI channels, but they use AI for our algorithms. Shaking my head. Pinpoint our location. Your location. What's up, Brad? How you doing, Brad? How is your afternoon, evening, morning, night, wherever you are? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a blessed day. How does this guy went live already when he only has 12 subscribers? Doesn't make any sense. Get that 500 to go lives. New followers. Yay! What's up, Liz? How's it going? Been a bit. YouTube hasn't been pushing my algorithms to you, I guess. So stupid. Yeah, I know, right? What you're looking for your 350, make sure you get either a 7.3 or a 6.7. The rest of them were garbage. 6.0s, a few of them are okay. Like my uncle had one. He never had any issues with them, but most of them weren't that good. And never get a 6.4. Yeah, definitely. They have not been pushing my content. Brad says tomorrow when you wake up and you go to the store, you're going to find that place empty. Really? I have some protections that would say otherwise. Hi, Brad Ferrell.
You want to find out? Feeling lucky, punk.
Did you look at my latest short? I did not bring it up, but I subscribed to you. I thought for sure I was already. I think YouTube unsubscribed me from you.
Yeah, you feeling lucky, punk?
I did, Joe. Let me look that up a little bit. Joe Mama. Joe Mama, let me look it up. Joe Mama. Yes, sir. There we go. You will be surprised. Yeah.
You will be surprised.
Let's see. Your shorts. Your latest short was of a red pickup. Or something. Red SUV. What in the world? What will you choose? Oh. Okay, did you see how many views it has? It has, unfortunately, to see views on shorts. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me. Because this little balloon on the bottom is in the way to push on that to see how many views you got. Probably a lot. Let's see. It's a 17 with a 6.7, and don't worry, that's another side of my autism I know all about. 137 views, Joe. I don't know. Like I said, I can't push on it and see it because that floating bar on the bottom gets in the way on the tablet. Yeah, 6.7's a good one. What the power of money can do is any of those guns. Yeah, actually, I follow all my state's guidelines, so we are all good. Lowest view is 50. Your lowest? I might have one or two are that low. Some of them are, I think I have one or two that are newer that have that low, unfortunately. But others next to it have like a couple thousand or 1,500, something like that. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, could you please subscribe to this channel as well? It's my outdoor channel, Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. We're almost to 100 subscribers on that one. I think we're 1 or 2 away. Let me check real quick. I might have got a couple. Let me check very quickly. I'll be right back. Don't run away. Please do not run away. Switch accounts. Switch accounts. There's 7 views. Liz, do you mind subscribing to this account here? At Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. I have 94 subscribers there. I thought I had 98. This is 94. View channel. Here we go. It's all capital letter. Well, it's capital letters at the beginning, but it's exactly how it is right there. It has to be spelled that way since they're not kicking out any of my content since it's a new channel. At Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. That's my outdoor channel. I'm trying to keep that only for outdoor. The only gun content it has in it is me chilling in this chair, and those are in the back pretty much. We chat outdoor stuff. We chat hiking stuff over there. Forget what else. My highest views were 2,700. I will see you later. Okay, see you, buddy. Thank you, Elijah. My highest on that channel, I'm not sure what it was. Oh, here's the crazy one. Look at this. See this one right here of me chilling on the couch last night with Skittles and Canela? Has 9 views. That's all. Just 9 views. This channel has the exact same video and it has 1,100. Crazy, right? And all these skating videos only have single digits and teens. But on the other channel, 500, 700, 1,000, 800 something, 400 something. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very, very weird. Very weird. You're Sweet Joe. Okay. I'm your 95 subscriber on your near channel. Yeah. Oh, sure enough. It says 95 now. Thank you. Hey, Saint. There is a way to feature your other account on your profile. There probably is. I'm just not sure how to do it. In that respect, I'm not super fancy and, what do you call it? Tech savvy in that respect. Saint, welcome, by the way. It's been a little bit. I saw you in someone else's channel the other day. I don't know if you have been subscribed to this one or not. If you could, I'd appreciate it. You'd be number 96. Number 96. We're trying to get to 100 before the end of the year. That'd be cool. Thousands of views on my shorts, but barely interaction. Gotcha. Let's see. View channel. I need to change accounts on this one to this one. But yeah, of my shorts, I don't know if there's a way you can see what was your highest one. View channel. Shorts. But yeah, here's that. There's that same one right there. And it's got 1,100 views. But the other one has only 9 views. Exact same video, different channel. It just hasn't been pushed. I have one that's a short of me driving a stick shift in the evening, and I got 1,300 on that one. Ooh, this one's got 69 views on it. Shooting fun. I'm teaching my niece how to shoot. That one doesn't have a lot, though. Let's see, 1,100 of me ice skating around the rink. My electrical stuff, I got 1,000 on that one. 1,000. Me just cleaning a coffee maker got 1,300 views. I'm surprised they still let anyone show guns on YouTube. Hey, Jason. To me, if they don't want us to, they just need to tell us that you can't do it on lives, but you can do it everywhere else. I'm on right now, so it's not popping up. Yeah. Jason, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up again. But yeah, to me, if they don't want this content on lives, let us know. We'll just not do it. Because the big channels don't do lives. I don't think so. Most of them don't. Let's see here. What's up, Jesus? Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm your 96th subscriber on Adventure Channel. The most viewed video I had was 11.5 views. How does that work? Do you mean 11.5K? I think my most viewed video was actually a long format of a double barrel shotgun. That's my M75 Zastava. I got 9,400 views on it. But most of it was not when I was monetized. So unfortunately, I didn't make $9 and something on it. See if I can find that. It's a long format, and it got... Man, what is wrong with my tablet here? Being ornery. How is YouTube treating you? Horrible as always. Right here. Let's click on that one, put it on pause. This was my most viewed video ever. And in that corner there it says 9,400 3 months ago. And that's a long format that's 1 minute and 3 seconds. It has the most views of all my videos ever. It's my Zastava M75 16 gauge double barrel. I don't know what video has the highest views. Of that one, mine would be. I believe so. The next would be, I think I had some that were 4,000 or 5,000. Obviously, my lives I had more than that. YouTube is run by communists. Correct. And AI. It's called Gemini. They just started using it 3 months ago. Sorry, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, my shorts. I think my shorts, the biggest I've had. What is wrong with this thing? This thing just has a mind of its own. I think of my shorts, the most I've had was, I had one that was 4,000 something. And it was of some stuff at Charlie Kirk's memorial I was at. There's a way to look that up, but I'm not sure how to do it. But if it's any gun content, that usually only gets 100 here, 90 here, 80 there. But once in a while, I got one the other day that had 1,100 of my Desert Eagle. That's probably why. Okay, this is irritating me. This tablet is having statisms. It just keeps messing up. Something is up with it. The sensitivity, something's wonky with it. It keeps doing all sorts of weird stuff. I think the app is having problemas. Problemas. I'm good, Jason. I don't know what video was the highest views on my channel because it sometimes doesn't tell me. So the best way is to see more accurate is on the shorts, at least, if you put analytics, that's actually usually higher than on the count they give you, as well as your YouTube Studios usually shows higher than it actually is. Good, peaceful. How are you? I'm good, Jason. Let's see here. But yeah, what YouTube is doing, they're not pushing content to new people. I think I had 1 or 2 new people in the chat today. Yesterday, maybe 1. The day before, I don't think any. Of course, Christmas, I was off. Thursday. Friday, I was on. Yesterday, I went on here live, but I was on my outdoor channel right there. And then I went on Twitch afterwards. I did a live on Twitch. There it goes, resetting right before 2 hours. That's what it did last time. Reset right before 2 hours. I don't know why it does that. Let's see here. I think they said it. They do that on purpose to push the content out again. I don't know. 8 people in the chat. You tried Kick before? Kick? No, I haven't. What's that? Is that a streaming platform? Let me look it up. Let me look it up, my little friend. Measure Kick. Dumb thing. Thing's freezing up again. I've heard of Kickstart or Kickstarter. Kick. Kick the Buddy. Kickstarter. Kick Off. Kickback Points at. Kick is a popular site that they pay pretty good, I've heard. Live streaming on Kick. Let me see what their policies are. Let's see. See, that's what I looked up. I was looking up all different channels. And Twitch had a good gun policy because you can touch them over there while you're while you're on a live, you can touch pew-pews on Kick. Gun policy for Kick. Kick app. Let's see. Kick app community guidelines do not have a specific separate policy for guns and firearms, but they prohibit illegal acts, violence, and contact that interacts harm. No graphic content, branded content, terrorism, violence. Okay. The community guidelines. Let's go ahead and look that up. 4,700K for my most watched video, but currently I only make shorts. Gotcha. Subscribe to my channel, Jason Barnes. It's the Peaceful Boxer. Yeah, she is very close to 300 subscribers. I think she's like 3 or 4 away. So if you guys don't mind subscribing to the Peaceful Pagester, that way we can get her to 300 tonight. Hey, what's up? J-Dog, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think Kick has anything. I mean, it talks about gun, conduct that's inappropriate, adult content, protection of minors, hate speech, violence, terrorism, self-harm, and authenticity, doxing, whatever that is, botting, fraud, hacking, lawlessness, all sorts of stuff. But it doesn't have any gambling. Doesn't say anything about firearms, which they actually say that, but they don't want any acts of violence, which is exactly what does too. I wonder if Kick is part of Twitch, just because the setup is very similar. It could be. Sign up, might as well, right? Let's see. What did I sign up with my Twitch account? I can't see. Let me just download Kick real quick. Don't kick me. Please do not kick me. I don't remember what account I use. I think it might have been Desert Armory and More. My new channel, my new email. DesertArmoryAndMore@gmail.com. Gmail.com. Birthday. No, that is not her birthday. What is your birth date? It's in June. June 13th, 1990. June 13th, 1990. There we go. Let's go to 1990. Where you at? Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, yeah. Username. We just put Desert Armory and More, right? And let's see. We need a password. A password. Subscribe to our newsletter, earn promotions. I guess. Why not? Sign up. Kick has a better moderator team, I've heard. So, it looks like the way Twitch is set up, honestly. Because there's a few things that look identical to what Twitch shows. We just sent you a 6-digit authentication code.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and copy that over.
Copy. And paste-a-rooey. Sup, Desert? Not a lot. We are obviously doing a live right now. Not much more than that. Alright, let's see. Following, browse, home. It looks very similar to Kick. I mean, Twitch. Following, search. How do I myself go live? Channel. Clips, chat. Yeah, it looks like it's set up just like Twitch. Kick has a better moderating team. Okay, just subscribe, Peaceful. Evan, what's up? Thank you, Jason. It's all up from here. There you go. Just back to Jason. Where do you find those old Winchesters? So some of them are old, some are more modern. This 44 Magnum right here is from the 70s. That one's from 1895. That one's from early 1900s. That's from 1904. That's a modern Henry. And I have found those at numerous places. Some internet, some specific places that are actual places, and some are online. Yeah, and so forth and so on. So it's called Kick, right? Yeah, it looks just like Twitch, honestly. Probably owned by the same company. The way you were saying 1990 had me laughing.
From the 90s. Thanks, Peaceful. You are so cute. I'm cute. Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait, you mean Peaceful was.
Rats.
I bet you meant me, Jason. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, this one was from Sportsman's. That was online. Online. No, that one was online, but I picked it up locally. That was online shipped. Online shipped. To those were both from to FFLs. This one's an antique, so it wouldn't need to. But the guy I bought it from was an FFL, anyways. And that one was from Sportsman's. That was Sportsman's used. This one right there. That one was brand new. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, making me blush. Yeah, I love your cute forehead, Desert. If that helps. Aw, thank you. You don't like my curls? My curly beard and my curly hair? Just look at them waves. They're like the waves of the sea. Don't get lost while you're surfing on the web. I mean the hair here. I see plenty of Winchester 94s for sale all over, but selling rent across Model 92s. I have two Model 92s. That's a Model 92 from 1895, chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. That's a Model 92 chambered in 3220. Or no, 2520. That's 3220. That's a Model 94 in a rare round as well, 2535. That's a 44 Magnum Model 94 AE from the 70s. Your head may be running away. Yeah. You're cute as well, Jason. I'm 28, by the way. Hey, what's up, Gas? You watched One Punch Man. I have not. It's anime, right? Like a cartoon anime? I've heard about it. I think I've seen little clips that come across my feed on my YouTube channel and whatnot.
But that's about all. That's about all. Yes, sir.
Home Alone is now available to rent. On your wish list. Really? I haven't seen that in years. But yeah, One Punch Man, I've never seen it. Other than shorts. Other than shorts. I didn't know there was a Home Alone 4. I know there was a 3. That came out in 2002. I've never seen that one. I know Home Alone 3 wasn't the same guy as 1 and 2. Let's see here. I have 192, a 3840. Nice. The barrel is too far gone and needs to be sleeved. Oh, this one is a hexagon barrel here. The 3220, that's from 1895, but it's a straight shooter. We Vikings now.
Are you Vikings now? Are you? Loki. Asgard.
Oh, wait, that's Valhalla, and Asgard is not Viking. That would be Norse god stuff.
Yes.
298 now, guys. Two more to get to 200. 300, sorry. Guys, Peaceful Page Stir needs 2 more subscriptions. If you have not subscribed to her, could you please subscribe? That way we can get her to 300 tonight. Jingle all the way. There's Christmas suggestions here. A Christmas Story. Believe it or not, I've never seen that. Close enough, they're all the same.
Oh, are they?
Available to rent. I guess it's time to rent a Blockbuster. I know, right? Or video, Hollywood Video. Our local Bashes, or was it a Fry's? Years ago in Tucson, used to have a video rental place in it too. Do you have any experience with the current Oroku-made Winchesters? No, all mine are old. The newest one I have is right there. I need to look up the model number. I mean the serial number. But I believe it's from the 70s. You don't know Ralphie. That's from Home Alone. Oh, not Home Alone. That's from Christmas Story, right? I still can't find someone to fix my VCR. Well, because nobody really works on them anymore. 12 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming by to Desert Armory and More. We got gun content here, guys. Shooting content, shooting shorts, long format shorts, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking content. And we're going to have a designated content channel for outdoor stuff right there. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. That's going to be strictly outdoor stuff. We also talk about hunting stuff here, shooting the breeze, all sorts of great stuff. Please subscribe if you could. And also subscribe to the Peaceful Pagester. She needs 2 more subscriptions to make it to the big old 300 subscriptions. I still can't find... Yeah, there we go. I'm on the fence about buying one of the new 92s, but haven't seen one in person. I have neither. Who does? Me? No, I don't. It's called OG, Only Guns. The question is, do they have it on Super 8, Betamax, or VHS? Hey, what's up, Alonzo?
He said, what a goat. You be a goat too, my friend. Would you like to go to the shopping mall with me? The little convenience store at 7-Eleven. I have much stuff for sale over there. I could help you very much in your Google listing. It is toll-free to call me. There is only a one-time fee of $8,000. Then you can come over anytime you want. And we will talk free of charge. But it did cost $8,000 in the first place. Very much. Thank you. Come again.
Only for you, my friend.
Only for you, my friend. Yes, very much. I think I'm pretty good. I really like talking like that. What? Eat for free? Eat for free, but there is a one-time payment of $8,000. Want to pay the $8,000? It is free for the rest of your life. It is free, very much so. You got at it very much. You have to move your head back and forth. That way the sound goes out right. If you do not move the head, it does not work. I know, right? I'm going to start getting some people that talk very different into my chat. Google Gemini is going to go, what a word. You guys are crazy.
All this thing's missing is the hands.
Here they are very much. They are moving back and forth. You just cannot see them in the program.
I know, right?
You got to move your hands. If you do not move your hands and your head, it is all lost.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. And if I'm in the right mood, I'm pretty good at kind of like a Aussie Ireland accent. I'm pretty good. Yeah, now I'm talking normal and it feels weird.
But it's not really weird. Are you okay, my friend? Thank you. Come again.
Love some brownies and milk. I just had that. Oh, I do still have some milk. We're out of the brownies. We done ate it all.
What's up, Joe Kaka?
We done ate all our brownies earlier.
And now we're drinking milk.
Jason, you still here? I don't know, he might be.
What's up, Joe Kaka?
Does Joe Kaka have Instagram? Let's see.
I spy on you, my little friend. I spy on you. Got to be funny and goofy. It's bringing the people in, no joke. There's 13 people in here now.
What's your page about, Paige? Very neat.
Hey, Kenrod
has shirts out. Just to let you know, guys, I got some merch out now for YouTube channel. Anybody interested in, let me know. Message me or cheaty side and probably cost about buckaroos. Please help support my channel. There you go. Awesome. He came out with some shirts.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thank you so much. Oh, I have to talk like that. Yeah, then everybody come in. Yeah, act like rainbow folks.
Oh, help us all. Who that? Who that guy? What was I looking for? So, as long as I just post random shorts, show the real me, my pets, dancing, etc. I was looking up Jokaka. Weird name, by the way. Becky, look. And I cannot lie, right? Help us all. We are looking for Jokaka. See if he's got a Instagram. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 Jokakas on Instagram. Which one is yours? Do you have one on Instagram, Jokaka? Can you do a native Indian accent? Oh. How? No, I don't think I can. I don't think so. I think so. Should be the same as this picture. All the ones do not come up when I put your exact name in, unless it has to have the 4136 behind it. Let's see. What does this say? Looking not respectful in the slightest. In fact, I am drooling violently. Interesting. No, I don't see that one on Instagram. This one might be yours because it has suggested people. Tusk Tactical, Dead Industries. It's a shooting content channel. Doses Pew Pews. Frank Thomas Tactical. Some other this could be you, but it doesn't show. It only shows one following, 0 else. Yeah, Alonzo, I have Asperger's, but don't look like I have it. I was in my cousin's wedding, a bridesmaid. Some of my shorts are from that. Only Guns fans. I like that. Only Gun fans. That's this person's channel. Schlebach Engines. Schlebach. Let's see here. Very page. I can do a good native accent because I have a lot of native in North Dakota. That's so peaceful. You're artistic. So like I have Oneida Indian in me, which isn't a very common Indian, what do you call it? Tribe? Oneida, like the Oneida what do you call it? Silverware. The Oneida Silverware Company. Same spelling, I believe, Oneida. Nice to meet another autistic person. It's an interesting looking thing. Gotta make that thing spread. Funny looking tread on that. Thank you, Joe. There is also a Oneida Archery Company. I did not know that. But yeah, Oneida is what I have some Oneida Indian in me. I have a lot of German in me and Scandinavian Norwegian. Oh, it's underneath Ryan. It's underneath Ryan.
All righty, we will try that forthwith, mate. Let us look that up real quick, like. Alright, you would like a Jolly Rancher with that, mate. Ryan, his name's Ryan. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by.
Weird numbers there. 739.
739, 737, 739,
737. There we go. Done found you. I done found you, mate. Yes, sir. Elo? Who's Elo? I believe they are in Texas. That's my Instagram. Awesome. Let me screenshot that. I just started following you, so you should be good. Joe, there's always more of us than people think. Yeah, I know. H-E. Elo.
Hello.
Alaskan Ballistics. I should have already been subscribed to him. Dog Tactical. That sounds cool. Dog Tactical. One of my cousins are autistic. Effie, or I should have been subscribing to him. Airsoft Alberta. Here we go. What was this about? Vontae put? What did he put? No, I saw it at the theater. My friend can watch movies at the theater. How she does it, LOL. Saw what? A PDP. Well, that's a nice looking pistol. I'm okay with it. Peaceful, redacted, something. Whistling has my German Shepherd mesmerized. Thank you very much, Mr. German Shepherd. I have a German Shepherd as well. It's a light colored, and so I called her Canela, which is Spanish for cinnamon. She has that cinnamon look. Surprised that I'm still single. Me too. Let's get Joe. Let's see. You okay if I'm autistic, Joe? Yeah. It's low. Hello. It's low. Hello. Hello. Like that. Hello. I have a black German Shepherd. Oh, okay. Hey, mine's a female. She's not fixed. But she's kind of old. She can't really have any puppies anymore. She's like 13, so pretty much too old to be raising pups. It put too much stress on her. I saw it theater. I don't know what in the world this was. You bootleg that? Where'd it go? Something happened. Here it is. What was this? Something weird. All right, we see here. Let's see. Mine is a female too, about 10 years old. So yeah, mine's about 13. I'm guessing. See, I found her wandering on the road. She's a light colored cinnamon. And she already had that heavy look to her, which is usually about 4 or 5. And I've had her since from 2019. And so that means if she was already 5, and I've had her since April or March, was it, of 2019? So here shortly, it'll be 6 years I've had her. What's up, Liberty? At work, just stopping to say hi. Appreciate it. Did you just get a notification? Which is crazy because I've been on 2 hours and 22 minutes. I have 2 German Shepherds, a 3-year-old male, and a 7-month-old female. The female is crazy. They're pretty hyper dogs. Mine still has quite a bit of injury for how old she is. I had an abused German Shepherd. Oh, sorry about that. Run up on me the 22nd. We call her dog now. I don't 100% trust her yet. Oh, yeah, you mentioned about that dog. She just forced her way inside because of a strong front coming in. She hasn't been social much. You're sweet, Joe. I got mine from a farm. She was the size of my hand. Yeah. No work, just slowed down long enough to look at my phone. There you go. Thank you, Peaceful. Let me see. Did I miss another one? Black German Shepherd, that's cool. My female and 2 about 10 years. All right. 13 people in the chat. I think that's about the highest we've had the last, well, I don't know if we've got anything over 13 ever the last 3 weeks, probably, since YouTube has been using Gemini. Gotta finish up my milk. Yes, sir. I trust her with my fam. She makes me nervous with visitors, though. Yeah, until she's used to being around people. My German Shepherd, I found her wandering around on the roads. She had a fresh scar on her head here that was all scabbed up. So it was a fresh hit from I don't know what. And her ears bent down from the same thing, I think. The cartilage. And then she's got a hole in the roof of her mouth between her nose and her mouth. That was probably from birth. So she sneezes a lot because little food bits get stuck in there. And then, I got her in 2019. And then Skittles, my little Queensland Red Heeler, he came showing up in the property when my dog Canelo was in heat. And then he got in a fight with a pit bull and lost. And he got all busted up in his face. And I was nourishing him up, brought him in the house. And he always liked me before that, too. And he just really got attached to me. We found out nobody owns him. And so then I just claimed him as my own. He's the best dog there ever was. He's my best buddy. He's helped me with a lot of stuff. I have 2 cats. One is an orange tabby, and the one is a Maine Coon, and my dog is a Norwegian Ridgeback. Wow. She's about 75 pounds. Her brother's a lot bigger, though. My dog's probably about 80 or 90, Canella. Excuse me. Skittles is a lot less than that, but they do have a lot of energy, but they are crazy intelligent. Oh, yeah. It's only able to get anyone to see me on YouTube, on Twitch streams. Liberty, it seems to be slow, so they say the more active you are, the more likely your content's going to get pushed. I don't know how the algorithms work on Twitch. I have 25 followers, maybe a little more. It's the same as this, Desert Armory and More. So Liberty, I think you're subscribed over there. I'm not sure, or following. If you could, I'd appreciate it. If you have a Twitch, which it sounds like you do, could you please drop your Twitch handle in here so I can try to find you? Then I'll screenshot it. That way we can follow each other back. Evan says, "Aw, I got called crazy and weird for loving cars and trucks and wanting to work on them 24/7 and have 4 private vehicles and 2 of them run, drive, and 2 don't run and drive when I go on your streams." Oh, on my streams, yeah. It does not take off very well, but yeah, the more active you are, the better it is. I currently have 25, unless I got more recently. Just won't let anyone see my chats. That's weird. Russell was having some problems too, but now it's working fine on his end. Let's see here. Joe, same. For what? Oh, about the vehicles. Yeah, I love vehicles too. Is your Shepherd a long coat or a medium coat? A medium. It's not the long shag you have to brush all the time, although you do have to brush her when she sheds. I would say it's a medium coat. Liberty 27, 276 on Twitch. Okay, I just screenshot that. There we got 51 likes. Why not, right? Mine is a medium too. Awesome. And you said yours is a black, right? St. Phineas. Phineas Jones. Some might say he's an art collector. It's part of a dramatized story. It's actually Reeves Davis that says that part. Reese Davis, I think his name is. What is that guy's name? I think it's Reese Davis. Yeah, something Reese Davis. It's from Lamplighter Theater. Lamplighter Theater. Yep. AT, did you look at my C20? Awesome, a C20. My community post, and I own a 1968 Chevy Malibu wagon. That one you've told us about, which I need to get running and driving. Jason, mine is a medium coat, and the female has short hair. I'm hoping the puppies will be somewhere in the middle. There you go. Paige says, I'm about to lay down and take some painkillers. My neck is killing me. Good night, everyone. Good night, Paige. Thanks for coming by. You study voiceover in college. I did not. I have never stepped foot in a college. Take that back. I actually have. Boston College. Over in Massachusetts. We did some singing at a college. When I went to a wedding in Boston area. It's actually, oh yeah, never mind. I'm looking at something else. Massive 2 pleeps. You might want to check them pants. If I'd step foot on PCC. Yeah, I went to Boston College. I think it was the big college there. There was a wedding I went to in Massachusetts. And then the following Sunday, the church group, the youth group was going singing at the college. So I went over there. I'm trying to think if I've been to any. There was a community college I was near that I worked around a lot, but I never worked in it or at it. Let's see, have I ever been to the U of A, University of Arizona? I don't think so. Or Arizona State University. No. Night Peaceful. Yep, see ya. No, I love, like, I feel like I would be a good voiceover, like for, what would you call it? Like dramatized stories where you use your voice for like animation and stuff. Um, as well as I always thought it'd be nice to be an actor. Merry Christmas, belated, and Happy New Year, brothers. Andrew, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up. How was your Christmas? Mine was great. We got to do some freedom pill flinging, mostly 22 and a little bit of 9. Had a nice time with the family. Massachusetts, massive 2 shists. I got suspended for that one in school. Okay. Massive 2 yeah, I got you. I have a 65 F250. They called them F250s back then. I guess right before that they called them F200s. That I'm slowly working on right now, but that thing is hard to get parts for. C20 is a 78 Chevy C20 3+3 camper edition. That's nice. 4 or 6 seater, not ideally with 350 small block, turbo 400, and I got to figure out why the transmission is leaking fluid. I could tell you, it's got some bad seals somewhere. Mm-hmm.
Some bad seals, mate. You'll have to put some new seals in there.
Massive 2 shites instead of Massachusetts. 2 shites. Probably. Yeah. There's multiple ways. Like sometimes on those they would have the shaft where the speedo cable comes out of the transmission could be leaking right there. It could be leaking where the shift linkage is coming out, depending if it's a manual or an automatic. It could leak no matter what. Obviously the pan, the oil pan, the output shaft or the input shaft. That's where I would look. Yeah. C20 is the best looking truck Jim made, but she sounds like a race car. Yeah, there you go. What do you think is the best Glock made? What do you think is the best Glock made? Drex, I would say the 17 and the 19. They're flagships. Thank you for coming by, Drex. What duty pistol do you like? Duty pistol? I would probably go with a Smith & Wesson bodyguard, or not a bodyguard, a M&P Shield or something like that. Shield Plus. I'm not a huge Glock guy. Drex the plastic ones. Ender says, it was good. Have to celebrate Christmas on the 24th because my birthday was on that day and had to work next on Christmas at the firehouse. Oh. Well, thanks for being willing to work on a holiday, Andrew, for your firefighting service. Thank you. That's 2018. I sold the 1965 F250 that I owned a few years ago. Who has shot a 22 revolver? Raise your hand. Me. We just had mine out on Thursday. We were shooting 22 Magnums in it, and then they took the cylinder out and was mostly shooting 22 LRs in it. You like the first gen MMPs with the curved hinge trigger? I've actually never shot a first gen. Yeah, I have a Rough Rider revolver, just a Plinkster. That's the only revolver I have that shoots 22s, and I can shoot the 22 mags if I switch the cylinders. Shot one last night and it's loud. They're pretty loud for a little 22 revolver. Eastern's like, sheepish, put his finger up, his hand. I did. Is it a trick question? I'm afraid to put my hand up. But yeah, mine's just a Rough Rider. My nephews love shooting that thing. They shot probably 100 rounds through it on Friday or Thursday. My family has had this truck for 15 years, and as far as I know, it never left California. Oh, there you go. Confidence Reloaded. How's you doing? He said, "Hi everyone. Appreciate you showing up. I don't know if you're subscribed or not. If you are, thanks. If you aren't, could you subscribe? Appreciate you for coming by." So YouTube's been very bad with 2A content and religious content, so we haven't been pushed out in a while. And we also have this outdoor channel here, Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. We'd love it if you could subscribe there as well. Let's see. Saint says, I shot a 357 without ear protection and a 270. That is loud. I've got both, and I would not shoot it without earplugs. The C20 has been in my family for 9 years. There we go. You're welcome. Got another Pew Pew for Christmas. Ruger 22 rifle. Spent hours on it plinking. 22 rifle. So probably a 10-22. I had both of mine out Thursday and shot both of them too. We were playing tic-tac-toe with our 22s. So you set up a grid and then shoot in the squares. And then you go from there. And you got to remember who shot in what square so you can pay attention to who's winning. Helps to have a third person. I did a short of that. If I had to pick a duty pistol, it would be a Smith & Wesson 686 Plus with a 4-inch barrel, quality 1911 with a clean trigger. That's true. So 686, obviously a 357 Magnum. The guy ain't walking away from it. And then, yeah, 1911 with a good trigger. I have a mil-spec 1911 Springfield. It's on the table up there. Awesome trigger. Even though it's never been tuned, it's not a TRP or a skeletonized. Thanks for subscribing to me. I appreciate it. I just subscribed to you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm subbed to you. I might have saw you and then subscribed. If it's anything to do with guns, when I see a short or a live, I don't even look at your content. I subscribe immediately. And then if I want to see if it's something I want to invest in, I'll go ahead and turn the notifications on. Yeah, anything to do with 2A content, we got to support each other. I automatically subscribe when I see someone shooting or showing gun stuff. Or hunting, hiking, cave exploring. Want to get some cheaper S&W Bodyguard, SD9VE shield, or one M1, all with the curved trigger. Online, best place, or pawn shops, swap meets. But this is all for educational purposes here, just as that sign says, not for sale ever. And the 2002 Chevy Suburban doesn't have overdrive. What? Why doesn't it have overdrive? Jason said the Springfield 1911s are very underrated. They are great pistols. I love mine. I've never had any problems with it. I also have the interchangeable tops where I can run 22s out of them. Desert doesn't want to go through life saying, what, can you repeat that?
What? Can you repeat that, please? Huh?
Confidence says, yes, I just got the notification that you subscribed, LOL. That's how I found you. Awesome. You guys like the older Smith & Wesson pistols. I love Smith & Wesson. To me, Smith & Wesson has one of the best brands of everything. They have nice 9s. They have nice 380s. They have ARs. They have, I don't think they have shotguns. They have lever actions. They have all sorts of good stuff. Just about every category of gun, except maybe a shotgun. I don't know if they have a shotgun, Smith & Wesson. So I would almost think all around Smith & Wesson has the best of everything. And they're USA made. You guys like the older... Okay, are you single stack 380 or 9 mils worth it nowadays? I have a double stack 380. It's not a single up and down. It's a 2.0 Bodyguard. I pocket carry that one a lot. 9 mils. I do have a couple single stack 9 mils. Or at least one. I have a Star Arms Firestar. It's pretty heavy. I need to get better at shooting that one. Do I have any more? I have a 380 single stack that is a... Well, technically it's not a 380. It's a 9x18 Makarov. That's a single stack. It's in between a 380 and a 9 mil. A 9 mil is a 9x19. A Makarov is a 9x18. And a 380 is a 9x17. Trex, I like the older Smith & Wesson wheel guns, and they are still an American gun company. Yep. Single stacks are slimmer. That's true. You can EDC them better. Yes, they do have shotguns. Okay, well then, there we go. I don't know why it doesn't have overdrive. Interesting. We still alive. Hey, Copper Top, we are. 2 hours and 38 minutes later. We've been picking up speed. We got 14 people in here. We haven't had over 13 in months. So, hey, we got 14 in here. Might as well keep going, right? My roommate's not here right now. He's out in Cali visiting family for the holidays, so just me and my doggies in the house, and the donkeys wandering outside. And I believe Smith & Wesson made a shotgun. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, I'm from Texas. What's up, Jarrell? How are you doing? If you're not subscribed, could you please? YouTube has really been hurting our algorithms. Can you please subscribe? I will try to find you and subscribe you back. I will screenshot that. We also have this outdoor channel right here called Jerome's Outdoor Adventures, where we do cave exploring and mine exploring. That is a new channel. We're close to 100 subscribers. We're trying to get that more and more hours, so hopefully one day we can get monetized on there too. Cave exploring, mine exploring. I'm going to try to post my part 3 of the Pepper Sauce Caverns. I have part 1 and 2. It's going to be a 4-part. I have part 3 done. I'm going to see if I can post it on this channel tonight and the other channel maybe the following. We'll see. Confidential says I have a 6-hour 365 Shaver to 380 and love it. Ruger LC9s is single stack. So I have a 365 SIG as well, but mine's a 9 mil. It's the macro. It's a little bit, the 380 recently came out more so than the 9, like every Smith & Wesson J-frame. So I have a Smith & Wesson 460 XVR. Yes, Copper. Jason says, I carry a Gen 1 Ruger LCP 380 working so a lot, and it's definitely worth owning for the price. Yeah, especially if you get one from a pawn shop or something. You guys like Ruger or Taurus budget pistols more? Ruger more than Taurus. What's up, Murray? Sorry, I was busy with getting my Lee. No worries. I just seen that video about the dogs. Yeah, this one, I posted that video and it got like 800 views, 1,000. But my outdoor channel, I stuck it on there. I only got 9 views where I'm sitting on the couch and talking about watching a video of a deuce and a half that they were restoring for an old ghost town. It's called Ghost Town Living. He's over in California. Let's see, you said Mooney exploring. I was like Kiki Land Mine B. What? In the 1968 Malibu, I need to figure out how to get it moved and running and driving the mechanic. There you go. What budget pistols do you guys recommend? Well, Taurus would be one. RXM Ruger. I'd actually get RXM Ruger over Taurus, even though I've never shot either, because Ruger's bigger name. What else? The PSA Dagger. Stifler, you're back. Hey, question for everyone. Can everyone explain why they like the combat cut optic cut instead of the traditional co-witness optic cut? What's your tactical training reason for it? That'd be interesting. Have you seen my P38 video? I have. I saw it when it was first posted, actually. It was on a... as soon as it was posted, I listened to it right away. What's up, Keithan? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. How are you doing? Hope you had a blessed Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrated. Thank you so much for coming in. If you aren't subscribed, could you please subscribe, guys? This channel, we do gun content of shooting, of cave exploring, mine exploring, stuff like that. Hiking. We also do some handyman stuff on the channel. And we are having a dedicated channel for our outdoor stuff only, which is right there. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Could you please subscribe to that as well if you are not? We'd love to have you part of the family here at Desert Armory and More, as well as Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. We also are on Twitch at Desert Armory and More as well, where you can touch all these good freedom flinging seed shooters. PSA Daggers and RXM are the best. Yep, I haven't shot either, but I would love to get either one of them. Ruger Max 9 is pretty good. I hear that too. A few videos on my channel with the Ruger RXM. Nice one. Have you seen the new Keltec PR57? I have. I've never tried it, though. 20 rounds are pretty small. Yeah, it is pretty small. Budget pistol, Taurus, Ruger, Smith & Wesson, all have options. Of course, the Glock clones, but they're biased. That's true. Let's see. We're biased, yeah. Looking at Ruger EC9, Security 9, or the Max 9. What Ruger pistol do you guys like? I forget what the EC9 is. I've heard of the Security 9, obviously the Max 9 I have. I don't know what the EC9 is. Drex, Ruger, LCP, LC9, EC9, Smith & Wesson, ED9. ED9 is a very good budget gun. My local cow ranch had one for under 300 cheeseburgers. $2,799.99. All price, so they are affordable and reliable. Yep, educational purposes only here, though, as that sign says right there. Not for sale ever. Do you guys like the M&P Shield or SD9 more? I've never shot either. I have a 2.0 Bodyguard 380. Love that little thing. Pocket carry it all the time. You ever hike the Arizona Trail? Parts of it. Helped rebuild the Reddington Pass with U.S. Forest Service in 2002-2003 when I worked there on trail crew and wildland fire crew years ago. Interesting. EC9, if I remember right, is the budget version or economy of the LC9. Gotcha. Best thing to do is look at your local gun stores or pawn shops or go deals on. Yeah, sometimes you can get a Glock for. Yeah, that would be copper top. That would be law enforcement trade-ins. But you are right. Yeah, like the SR9E is to the SR9. Interesting. The EC9 means economy 9 millimeter, like economy seating in an airplane. It's just like the LC9, but with a cheaper trigger and fixed sights. Gotcha. Confidence says my very first gun was the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 40. LOL, that's what my dad started me with years ago as a first gun. And then you switch to 9 probably, and you're like, wow, I can shoot this thing like a breeze because it kicks less. I've never shot a 40. I have a 10 mil. It's a Glock 20. That's the only Glock I own. I think it's up on the table too. And then obviously 9s. I have like 8, 9 millimeters maybe, counting my MP5. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Never shot a 40. And of course, I have 45 ACP and a 45 Colts. Any problems with the 2.8 yet? It shoots left like everybody else is and down, or is it left and high? Everybody says that. Confidence Reloaded. What's up, bro? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I just Confidence Reloaded. I just started following you on Instagram, by the way. I just found you, yeah. I don't think I've really had any issues. The only thing I don't like about the 2.0 Bodyguard, why do they have the front sight glow but the back ones don't? So at night you can't shoot it for protection. My 365, the front and the back have dots. You can line them up at night. Figure that. Now they have the 2.0 Bodyguard comp. They fixed the rear sight where instead of being a huge U, it's closed in more square. But they still didn't put glowing dots on the back. You could always buy aftermarkets, I get. Confidence says I've never fired a 10. It kicks pretty good. More than the 357 mag. Unless you got really hot rounds, which I do. Less than a 9, less than a 45 Colt or the 45 ACP. Unless you're shooting hot 45 Colts. Because I have some hot 45 Colts that are as much as a 44 mag or more. Stifler says, yeah, it's just the LC9, but with less features, still a good pistol, kind of like the Maverick 88 is a Mossberg 5. That's true, yeah. Hey, Copper Top, Drax would not bet my life on a Taurus, and their customer service is the worst in the industry. Oh, that part I didn't know. I mean, it's just a hot loaded 40. Correct. Yeah, it's also a longer shell, so it's going to be hotter. What's your name on Instagram? It's I just changed it to Desert Armory and More. So it's the same as this. I followed you, so it should be asking for a follow back. What's up, JT? Stiffer, my experience is combat cut was only useful when I needed to find the dot fast house clearing in the military. Oh, there you go. Civilian cutness is good every day since most red dots have iron sights integrated. Yeah, they do. Thanks for coming by, JT. I don't remember you in here before. If you're not subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe to the channel. If you are, awesome. Could you also subscribe to this one? If you can't find it, what I would do is screenshot it. That way you know exactly what it is, because it's a small channel. I only have like 95 subscribers there. 96, I think now. I'm almost at 100. So they're not pushing it yet if you put it awkward or with spaces. So it has to be just like what that shows there in the little floating box. Maybe it's down here. I don't know where it puts it. Let's see here. I have shot the 40 cal Springfield XD. Loved it. It reminds me of a snappy 9 and a 45 at the same time. What's interesting is those XDs have a grip safety right here, like a 45. Do the big bore over small bore just because of hunting purposes. Pistols. There you go. Yeah. Going to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. Thank you, Eastern. Appreciate it. It's not life or death. Co-witness is good. Have you guys had good experience with XD or Stoger pistols? I've never had either. I have the Springfield 45. It's the mil-spec 1911 A1. I think that's the only Springfield I have. I don't have any Stogers. Shotgun or pistols. Stifler says, I've never seen a combat cut opt. When I was in the Army, they had traditional irons on my N9, a co-witness on my M17. Confidence. Shoot Reloaded says, I just followed you on IG. I don't see that you're following me, though. That's weird. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Says I have a new followers. A whole bunch of them. That's weird. I pushed follow you. I'll follow you back even though I already had you followed. You got like that rainbow look on that one. That looks cool. On the top slide. Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
Oh, you got Twin Jen on here. You got a picture of him at least. He's got like an orange jacket on. Let's see. I followed you, by the way. Andrew says, yep. I think the best way to describe a 10 millimeter is 240. What 5.56 is 223. Not really. Because 5.56 and 223 are exactly the same size cartridge, same size everything in that respect. Other than a 5.56 is hotter. A 10 millimeter is a taller. So it's more like a 357 Magnum or a 38 Special. Because a 38 Special is a shorter case, like a 40 is a shorter case. A 357 Magnum is taller, just like a 10 millimeter Magnum is taller. That's what I would compare it to. Do you think 1911 are the only meant to be 5-inch 45 HP? I see some in 22LR and 9mm. Yeah, Kimber has a 9mm 40 a 1911. And I have a conversion kit to shoot 22LR out of my 1911. I actually have two conversion kits. One's like brand new and the other one's pretty heavily used. I mean, sure, the OG was 45 ACP, but I don't think it really matters. The XDs are a good gun. They're made in Croatia, so not American like Springfield 1911s. I would stay away from the Stoeger pistols unless it's just dirt cheap. So, Jason, so are the Echelons. They are made in Croatia as well. And I hear they're pretty good. Oh, you're welcome, Confidence. Sorry, I thought I was. Made it in. What's up, Sky? See, high points and Sices for cheap. Are them any good? I would get a high point over a Sices any day. It is more reliable. Sices or Skies, however you want to pronounce it. They look better, but they shoot worse. If you look at different channels of them testing both of them, I think it's One Shot TV. He did a torture test on both of them, and some other channels have too. The Sice or Sices, however you pronounce it, garbage. It looks better, but it's garbage. Made it in. Yes, you did. Looking at XDs and XD Mod 3. How's the dogs? They're great. Canella was chilling on the couch. She might be on the carpet right now. Not sure. Skittles is probably chilling on the bed. We got to use our own... Oh, hey, Skittles. Skittles came in. Hey, buddy. Skittles, come on. Oh, Skittles. Skittles is stuck on the... he got his foot stuck on there. There we go. There he is. Skittles, say hi. Here's the doggy. Speaking of him, we got to use our own, but Captain had to preference in my first deployment with the first, second, and the third. With the fourth, we used issue firearms. Okay. Skittles, are you giving away free kisses again? I can't read the chat. Cool says wrong. 5.56 is about .020 longer neck, hence not recommended to run in 223 due to headspace and higher pressure. Well, I know it has higher pressure. Don't know about measurements. I could find out. You said it has .020. Let me see if I can find my calipers. I had them somewhere. Let me see if I can find those. I had them sitting out on a... Where did I stick those? Here's the case, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the case. Yeah, because I had them out. The other day we were measuring something on one of the lives. Bullet measurement 2, I think. I would love to find that out. That part I did not know. I know it has higher pressures. That's why you can't shoot them in a 223. I'm not sure where my calipers are. Otherwise, I'd figure that out right now. I'll have to figure it out someday. I definitely heard sausages are trash and not reliable. Excuse me. Sorry, I had an air bubble. He heard his name. He probably did. Just like a lot of clones. I do. Always have to trim next to 223 specs when I reload. Oh, okay. How long have you been streaming for? 2 hours and 55 minutes, Sky. Desert Arms, I just changed my username. It showed my full name and had to change that quick. Interesting. I've seen some cheap $22 revolvers. What brand? Jason says the neck is .20 longer. Earlier, someone said .020. Zoo did. They're probably not .2. That'd be too much. 5.6, that's why only AR-15s with Wildcat chambers will fire both. My AR fires both. It's chambered in 5.56. And I shoot 223s in it as well. I didn't think you were usually live this late. I'm not. It just was going pretty well. We were having like 15, 12, 14 people in here for a while. You meant .020, yeah. And so I thought, well, might as well keep the live going, right? Let me see. Here's a box of 223s. Right here. I don't know if that's open, though. And then let me get a box of these green tips. 5.56ers. Is 5.56? Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, okay. The Heritage Rough Rider $20 22 mag is better for the price than the Ruger Wrangler $20 in my opinion. Correct. Now you can get 22 mag cylinders for the Ruger Wrangler. Now you can get them on sale for 200 cheeseburgers a lot of times, or $189. If you can, but yet you can get the Heritage Rough Rider. They actually had it on sale by me at my Cal Ranch, but they only had 13 of them, so they were gone within an hour or so or less. They were 79 cheeseburgers after mail and rebate. Correct. If it's stamped with 5 or 6, will fire both. That's what I thought. But a rifle stamp 2 through, not chambered. Correct. Yes. It's chambered in both. Have accuracy issues. That is why most of my builds use 2 to 3 wild chamber to both make accurate. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, let me open up this box of 223. I don't know what happened to my calipers. I knew they were higher pressures, but I didn't realize the neck was longer. You said it's .020, which by the naked eye, I honestly don't know if I can see the difference by the naked eye. On mine, it looks identical. Huh. To me, the Ruger feels better, but I don't like the Heritage safety. Yeah, that's weird. Now, I think they do that because if you run a 22 Magnum cylinder on a Heritage with the safety off and dry fire it, it actually messes up the cylinder. I don't know about the 22 LR. Trying to decide if I should go live tonight. Here you go. Only 20,000s. That's probably why by the naked eye I don't really see it. So you would think it wouldn't be an issue chambering. It'd be more like too high of pressures, and that's why it blows it up. Those gaboomy boomy. The Heritage safety is definitely interesting. I know, right? But price-wise, I have to give it to Heritage Rough Rider. Correct. The only issue I've had with mine was I have dry-fired mine with the 22 Magnum cylinder without the safety on, and it caused the hammer to make it so the shells were tight. So I had to take a little Dremel tool and take off that little mess up it did. I'll buy the Ruger Super Wrangler just for the adjustable sights. You could, but I don't know how much one of those are. I know the regular Wrangler, you can get them on sale for $189. They just had them on sale the other day at my Cal Ranch. I don't know about the Super Wrangler. I think they're over $2 something even on sale. Not on sale, they're running around $3 probably. Let's see here. I don't know, Copper. You usually go about live around this time, right? I am a 9:10. Usually go live a little later than this, I think, than my time. It's one thing I haven't shot a lot of these, the green tips. I see the Super go for 250 to 280. That's good. That's pretty good. Here's arms. Also has adjustable sights on it. Has the fiber optics. Oh, is that the one that has the tactical looking one with the Picatinny reel on top? Where you can put a mini red dot if you want? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, but yeah, they make a tactical looking one. Rough Rider does. At least for a revolver. I do not know about a rifle. For me, in California, it's only a $50 difference between them. Well, if it's only 50, I'd go with the Ruger. That's weird. AT, when I bought my Rough Rider in California, the difference was not that. It was way more than 50. Sky, I want to buy this beautiful Colt Python I saw today. It's an older one that was nickel plated. Nice. 7-inch barrel. Wow. That sounds like a nice pew pew. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, you're saying the one with the fiber optics have a 7-inch barrel. They also have, Heritage also has a revolver that they check off the regular handle and stick on a butt on it. I think it's called the Ranchero or the Rancher. Instead of the Rough Rider, I think they call it the Rancher. It has like a 16-inch barrel. What's it all about on the table today? The table has the semi-autos out on it, even though today's lever action Sunday, so I just kept those behind me. I paid AT, yeah, that would be non-sale price for the Heritage. I got mine for $100, plus I paid $25 for the 25 for the mag cylinder. So here's what out today. As you can see there, YouTube, it says right there, not for sale ever. Everything on the table, not for sale ever. Anyways, just a few things out today. I have a Wrangler I bought when the first came out. It is not very accurate. I have not shot a Super Wrangler, but the look, just a single shot aluminum frame. I don't like aluminum frames. That's the thing. I mean, I have that one, obviously. The Wrangler. I'd rather get a Super 6, but the thing is the Super 6s, wherever they're called, single 6, they are so expensive. So, like, Ruger came out with the Wrangler because they were losing sales to Rough Rider because nobody was buying the single 6s anymore. The TX22 is out in the living room because I just took it out of my car. We shot it Thursday. I need to put a video of that yet. I don't have the Berber little triangle in it yet for the Freedom Fingers thing. It's not Freedom Fingers brand, but Hitch Rough Rider, I paid $110 for it and then bought the 22 mag later. Yeah, that's about how mine was. $500 for Taylor Company with both cylinders. So I have a... Oh, that's a 22 with both cylinders. That's because it's better quality. I have a Cimarron 45, but it only came with one cylinder. It was right around 550, maybe 6. But then later on, I bought a cylinder for 45 ACP from Pieta themselves. I had a lightly file where it comes into the cone where the bullet exits the cylinder into the barrel just to get the adjustment right. Other than that, that's all I had to do. Yeah, you can buy a Blackhawk for the same price of a single 6. I know, might as well get a Blackhawk. The fire control unit with the Ruger RXM aluminum Glock clone frames may be possible in the future. Interesting. Did it shoot good? Yes. I thought it was a little bit light. Other than that, it shot great. TX22 is running 111 to RPM based on ammo, 15 feet per second or 8,080. I don't have a chronograph, so I have no idea what mine were shooting. I was just using white box Winchester as well as Federal Automax or something like that they're called. I have a Uberti 454 ball and wanted to do the conversion kit, but it's a brass frame. Oh, a cap and ball 454, and you wanted to shoot 45 Colt in it, probably? Brass frame. Yeah, it might not be able to take the power. Maybe. But just get 45 Colt. What do you call it? Because I think that's the same. 454 is a 45 Colt projectile. Get a cowboy loads only, and it should be fine because they're only like 700 feet per second. But yeah, my 460 shoots 45 Colt, 454 Casull, and 460. So like it is that projectile, 454. It's 25 ACP, 32 ACP, 38 ACP, worth it. Never heard of 38 ACP. I have 25 ACP. I've heard of 32 ACP. Aaron says, yeah. Do you have a Smith & Wesson mountain revolver? If you call a 460 Magnum a mountain revolver, yes, I got one of those. It's in the safe. It's a 460 Magnum. I need to get a chest mount for it, so when I go bear hunting, and then we're probably going to use the 44 Magnum to get him. 380 ACP is a 380 auto. Oh, that's true. I have a 380. I pocket carry all the time. Because there's so many 38s, if you want to technically say 38. There's 38 Colt, long Colt, short Colt, 38 Smith & Wesson long, 38 Smith & Wesson short, 38 special. Yeah, 38 special, yeah. There's a lot of 38s. They're technically all 9mm. Dex, if you are using it for self-defense, I wouldn't go smaller than 380. Correct. Make sure you got good projectiles. Don't skimp on it. I would say get a Winchester PDX-1 Defender or a Spear Dot Gold. Spear Gold Dot, don't let a bear get you like that one got me. Correct. A 38 Super, that's another one. Yeah. Yep, there's a lot of 38s. Technically, a 357 is a 38, so is a 9mm. They're all 9mm projectile. They made a mountain version of the 686. It's a bit lighter. Interesting. 7-shot too. Awesome. Yeah, the 686 Deluxe is a 7-shot, but I didn't realize they made it in a mountain version. That's cool. Want a Cimarron Lightning in 38 Special and have it nickel plated. The Lightnings are nice. Colt had them. They're outrageously expensive. Very nice little guns, but yeah, they're expensive. Nickel plated might be nice. The problem is eventually in time it might flake off. But yeah, I have the Cimarron 45 Colt. It's made by Uberti, but it's like a better version of Uberti. Uberti's good, but a Cimarron's like even more period correct and tighter tolerances. I got it up there. It's case hardened. I think it was up there. No, maybe not. It might be in the safe. Possibly. They have a scandium frame 686 that feels like a toy. It's so like interesting. Huh. Everyday Carry just went live. Good for him.
Good for him, my friend. Very good.
Yeah, we'll probably have to stop the live here shortly. I'm getting kind of tired. It's 9:18. I'll carry everything from 22, 25, 32, 38, all the way up to 45 CP. 44 mag, depends on how spicy I'm feeling that day. There you go. I see some cheap, smaller caliber pistols like $20, 25, 32, 35, or 36. 38, 380, and 9mm. Never heard of 35 other than a 35 Remington, which is a lever action gun. A 36? Never heard of a 36. Some bigger calibers I see are 40, 45, and 10. That's true. Here GP 100 for a week, and any 686 will feel light. That's true. Or a 101, an SP 101. I think that's what it's called. Those are both good Ruger guns. All right, brother. Later. Talk later. See you, Andrew. What's up, Bruce? I'm actually getting off here soon. We've been on 3 hours and 8 minutes. Did you just get the notification, or are you scrolling? 3 hours and 8 minutes. We haven't did a live this long in a while. Is 45 Gap or 357 SIG any good? I've seen a couple of them. 357 SIG is easier to find ammo for. 45 Gap is pretty much the cartridge is the same height as a 9mm, but the projectile is a 45. They're hard to find ammo for. Built like a tank, but the Rugers are heavy. Correct. I have that Ruger Blackhawk New Edition. That thing is heavier than my 45 Colt by about a half a pound. That's 2 pounds 14 ounces, I think, and the 45 Colt is 2 pounds 3 ounces or something. Let's see here. Yeah, it's built like a tank. My 357 Magnum can handle the Buffalo Bore Heavy Hitter Plus Ps. They have 899 foot-pounds of horsepower, whatever you call it. I was out in the forest shooting out the 999 yards, but the steel was at 1,000. Oh, so you missed everyone? Long time no see. What's up, Adams? I've actually been on ever since I started, except YouTube did have us shut off for a week because they accused us of doing what this sign says we don't do. Nothing for sale ever. See that sign? What's up, Michael? How you doing? But we appreciate you coming by. Thank you for coming by, Michael Goodlaws and Adams Seibert. Adam Ybert? Adam Wybert? Something like that. Yeah, YouTube has not been pushing out our content. We've been shadow banned for almost 3 months, and we have had everything thrown at us. Garage Guy, how's it going? Trix says they make a 2-inch 22 short. Why wouldn't you guys carry it or trust those? Too small, not enough power. I love the Black Hawk. I have a 357 and a 41 Magnum. If I could only own one handgun, I would probably be my 6.5-inch Black Hawk 357 mag with the 9mm cylinder. There you go. That's all Wonder Splash below the target, but the ground's real wet, so didn't see much dust or anything on the misses. Oh, so you went shooting today too? I know you went yesterday. You guys carry a 380 or 9mm? I want to go 22. I'd rather carry a 9mm if my life really depended on it, but I do carry a 380 quite often. Just forcing 2A content creators to consider other options. Correct. If they don't want us, just let us know. As well as religious content as well, Stifler. No penetration Drex. A 22? Yeah, it would. Just not as good. If you're new to the channel, some of you are new, as well as some of you are from a while ago. Do you mind subscribing to this channel, Jerome's Outdoor Adventures, as well? That is strictly my outdoor channel. I just started it not too long ago. We have like 95 subscribers, 96. You have to copy it just how it is, because it's not a big enough channel just to put without spaces, or with spaces, I mean. So you have to put it all as one word, no apostrophe, capital letters at the beginning of each word. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. That's going to be all my outdoor stuff. I'll still be posting both outdoors on this and that. That way, if YouTube ever pulls this, I at least have some place where I can put content there, since they don't like us. Anyways, Jason Jack. Jason Barnes said, oh, nothing. It got redacted. Anyways. Let's see here, guys. And we are getting close to shutting down our live because we've been on 3 hours and 12 minutes. So, I want to check something real quick. See if we got any activity. We have 97 subscribers on this one now. Guys, we're 3 away from hitting 100 on this one. Awesome. 22 short wouldn't make it much past a heavy jacket. Oh, yeah, 22 short, yeah. I have some 22 shorts and CBs. The CBs are shorts, but they're even quieter and slower, that I use in my very old 22 single shot from early 1900s. Do you guys like 25 ACP or 32 ACP more for self-defense? The bigger the better, so definitely a 32. But yeah, we got 97 subscribers on this channel here now. We just need 3 more. So if you haven't subscribed to this one, could you please? That way we could get hopefully 3 more, and we hit the big 100. Sure, we got it with the ACP 32. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me too. Me too. Alrighty. Where was that at? Looking at this real quick. Switch accounts. Go to my main one. And then we want to go to... where's that at? I am looking for... Where's my studios? YouTube Studio. There we go. Do and you have any experience with Savage rotary action lever guns? I have one, Bruce. If you check out my channel, I have a video of me doing ballistics of all these lever actions, including my 300 Savage. That's model 99. I did ballistics of all my lever actions, but my 10 gauge and my 30-30. 10 gauge because the firing pins broke. The 30-30 is because I forgot to bring it. Plus, it has a scope on it. So yes, I have one in that safe. It's a model 99 from the 50s. It's the rotary brass with a 5-shot counter plus one. 44 mag 10 millimeter overkill. I've seen 3.7 revolvers I would carry. Is 10 millimeter or 44 Magnum overkill for carrying? If you're hiking, no. If you're tromping around, possibly. Are revolvers washed out by semi-auto pistols? I don't think so. You have a great collection of levers. Thank you. I've got 2 more or 3 more. I have a 10 gauge beside me over here and a 30-30. I also have that model 99 in the safe. Model 99 is 300 Savage, typically accurate. They're supposed to be a very good deer hunting rifle. Unfortunately, a 308 came out, and it's technically the same exact thing, but better. So it went the 300 Savage. They're very expensive to find the ammo for and hard to find. 10 gauge in 1897. No, you're probably meaning an 1887. An 1887 is a lever action shotgun. An 1897 is a trench gun shotgun. But no, it is not an 1887. That's actually the new version of it. They call it the 1901. I have a 1901, and guess what? It's made in 1901 too. First year they made it. Drex, nope. Revolvers are still an excellent choice of self-defense. Yep, less chance of problems. That's what I like about it too. More simple operation, no only downside is capacity. Correct. Got you. Yeah, an 1897 is a pump. Correct. It's a pump trench shotgun. An 1887 is identical to that right there. But that's a 1901 model. It took the place of the 1887. And that's made in 1901 as well. Yeah. Yeah, I got them mixed up a lot too, but I realized that the higher number, the 1897, is actually a pump trench shotgun. And then, yeah, the lever is the 1887. All right, what I wanted to look at was my subscriber count on my main one. Says 7,719, but when you click on the account, it says 7,710. Crazy.
Very crazy, my friend. I do not know what is wrong with it.
Let's see, where's that at? Download your media kit. Where the world's at? Do you know they made a 1901 model? Yeah, I have the 1901. That's what I've been saying. I have the 1901, and it's made in 1901. It's a 10 gauge. Unfortunately, the firing pin is sheared. The people who sold it to the pawn shop never told the pawn shop that it was broke. They sold it to me as a running firearm, and I went to fire it with my hand load brass shells 10 gauge with Pyrex in it, and it wouldn't go because the firing pin's gone. What caliber and size revolvers do you guys like most for concealment? Yeah, definitely like what Garage Guy says, a 38 special. That's plus P rated. If I would carry a 38 special, I would get one that's plus P rated. If not, a snub nose 357 mag. Any new pew pews? Adams, since you've been here, yes. I got the TX22. The channel out paid for that. I also have the triangle that makes it go brr, brr, brr. I haven't put it in yet. We shot it for the first time on Thursday. Haven't posted a video of that yet. But I did get a Desert Eagle 9mm. That we shot for the first time on the channel on Thursday. And we posted a video of it. So check it out. Those are the two newest ones I got in the last... That one I bought myself for Christmas, the Desert Eagle 9mm. It's a Jericho Desert Eagle. I got that early December for myself for Christmas. The TX22 we bought in November, I believe. Direct 357 would be my choice. You can also shoot 38 specials in it. True that. Okay, what should I be using for carry defense for bigger and smaller caliber bullets? Drex. Get yourself either Hornady Critical Defense, Hornady Custom, Gold Spear Dot or something like that. It's called. Where's the box of it? Spear Gold Dot. Spear Gold Dot. Or what's another defense round I have sitting over here? Federal Punch. Federal Punch. Or Federal Hydro something. I got one that's called Hydro Shock. So there's a few of them out there that are good. Also, Winchester PDX-1 Defender. That's really good as well for defense rounds. 57%. Federal HST. That's the other one. I knew there was another Federal one. I think I have some HSTs, or maybe those are Punch, of 380s over there. Yeah, correct. That's another good one. Yeah, Hornady's what I use. I have a lot of custom and critical defense of Hornady. That's what I meant to say. I had no idea they made a 1901 lever action shotgun. Is there any difference between the 1887 and the 1901? Supposedly, Jason, the difference is it can shoot modern powder, as in like smokeless. Now, I would never shoot a 3-inch modern shotgun load in that old one because it's from 1901. So I have hand-loaded brass 10-gauge shells that I didn't trim yet, so you have to put in one at a time. But I need to get the firing pin for that. Someone sent me a link a while ago, and I can't find that link. You got a 7mm.8 for Christmas. Awesome, Adam. Awesome. Hopefully you can find the ammo. Some places are a little hard to find. For $22 or $380, should I carry FMJ or 9mm hollow points? You have some interesting questions, Drex. Well, 22LR, they don't really have an FMJ because they don't have a jacket on them. They do have hollow points, though. 380, obviously, you can have both. If you're carrying it, obviously, you want to do hollow points, but a good brand. It's got to be a good brand. If you get a cheap brand hollow point, you might as well shoot FMJs in a 380. 125 grain XTP 357 mag is good stuff. I don't know if I have any XTP 357. I know I have Defense Line PPU. I have some heavy loads 357 from Buffalo Bore. And then I have some 38 Special XTP 128s. I have some high velocity 38 plus P plus, law enforcement only. Got those from a gun show. I do have some American Gunner, I think, 357 Hornady somewhere. Of XTPs, I think. If I was going to carry a 22LR, I would carry CC Stingers. There is another one they have. I actually have a box of it. It is their 22. They're called their defense round for 22s. They're a blunt nose, and they're called a punch. Federal Punch 22 defense round. A while back when my friend gifted me a 10mm Glock, the red dot. Nice. I have a 10mm Glock. It is a G20. Plan on using the hottest load, if not plus P. There you go. Monza can handle it. Bruce is, yup. Looking into snub nose Super 7 mag. Awesome. Minimum mags. For what? Minimum mags. Okay, Garage Ice says the hottest loads aren't always the best. That's true. If the load is too hot for what you're shooting it through, it could cause problems, especially for follow-up shots. It definitely could. Now, obviously, if you're doing a bear and what you have is a 357 Magnum, you want the hottest you can for a bear. So I have like some really hot Buffalo Bores hard casts that are perfect. Or no, they are hollow points. But the Buffalo Bore actually suggests using those if you're using that for bear defense. $22 CC mini mags. Oh, yeah, I have 1 or 2 boxes of mini mags. I haven't tried them yet. For 12 or 20 gauge, better for home defense. What's 410 about? 410 is good for beginners to learn how to shoot shotguns. A lot of people use them for small birds. I would say get a 12 gauge if you can do the recoil, because ammo is easier to find and the same price as 20. Is it better to carry buck or slug? For defense in a shotgun, buckshot. Buckshot. Or number 9. Not number 9. Double out buck. Is birdshot a joke? No, it'd still mess you up very badly. It would not feel very good. Buffalo Bore ammo is great in the right gun. Correct. They're a small company and the owner has a great YouTube. Yes, I follow them all the time. It's very, very pricey. I have some Buffalo Bore heavy loads, 357 Magnum. I have some heavy load 460 hard casts. They're about $8 a round. But if you're carrying that for defense against bears, you know it's going to stop them more than likely. So your life is worth $8 a round for the 460s or $4 a round for the heavy 357 mags. But yeah, he's a great guy. He does lives with his wife. It's a very nice. I was talking about J-frames, chamber and 357 mag. Hotter loads can be difficult for some. Got you. Number 4 buckshot for indoors. I'm trying to think about number 4 buckshot. I've got double out book. I've got varmint buckshot number 4. That would work. Varmint Express number 4. And then I have some number 4 heavy Magnum Coyote. That would do it. I got some Buffalo Bore 30-30 heavy loads. They hit like a 30-06. Wow. Of course, the 30-30 is a short barrel, so it's going to kick more anyways. Yeah, I do have 1 box of 45 rimmed plus Ps. I didn't realize rimmed only works in revolvers. I do not have a 45 ACP revolver. I have a 45 Colt that you can change the cylinders out and shoot 45s in them, but not 45 ACP rimmed. Yeah, those would kick. The Buffalo Bore heavy load 30-30s. What would you use those for? Probably like if you're doing some heavy, if you wanted to use that in probably, what do you call it? Bear. You could get that for bear, obviously, but like you could use that on elk. 30-30 heavy loads. Ribbed for her pleasure. Oh, buddy, come on, man. What caliber is the stainless Blackhawk you have on the table? What caliber? 357 mag. 357 mag. It's the Blackhawk new model. I got that 2-3 years ago, something like that, for a pretty good price. 6-something cheeseburgers. Normally it's 8-something. Some place was selling at really good price. Let's see here. Got a Smith & Wesson Governor, 45 ACP, 45 Colt 410 shot. Smith & Wesson Governor, interesting. I used to have a 30-30 for hogs. That would work too. Heavy, that's a brand of ammo for shotguns, isn't it? Uses moon clips for 45 ACP. Interesting. So my 45 Colt, you change the cylinder out so you don't have to use clips. Plus, I think clips would get in the way of the action. Now, I could shoot 45 rimmed in the 45 Colt if I lightly machine the cylinder. Desert, what kind of ammo do you plan on using on the TX22? So the TX22, I had some, we ran some Winchester white box hollow points. It ran them fine for semi-auto. I don't have the triangle in yet, so I've heard that sometimes I could have problems with that. I had some round nose Federals, and then I had another box of 555 of white box. Just a little bit of those. Most of me ran through with the round nose Federals and the hollow point 333 white box. They ran fine. They said never had any issues. We ran probably 10 200 rounds through it, 250. I don't know. I was paying attention to my young squirts that I was helping shoot, but also my own stuff too, and helping the little ones knowing how to shoot properly and stuff. Adam says I use a 20 gauge for duck hunting, but a 12 gauge for home defense. 20 gauge for not as much recoil for repeating shots. That's true. For range fun and carry purposes. Jason says, right, a single action doesn't need moon clips for auto rounds, but double action revolvers do need moon clips. Okay. Probably because of the clearance. Like I had to get an actual different cylinder to shoot 45 ACPs in my Colt 45. I got it for $100 for the cylinder change. From Piety directly, I think it was. Was it Piety? I think the box said Piety on it. Pieta, even though my revolver is Cimarron. Maybe I got it directly from Cimarron. I forget. Which I think they sell cylinders for my 357 Magnum Blackhawk to shoot 9 mils in it. I don't know if they have a stainless one though. Possibly. My Blackhawk 3 came with a 9 mil. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you probably can get them somewhere. Mine didn't. Mine is, I forget what length mine is. 4 3/8 or something? I forget. It's not the 6-inch one or 6 1/4, whatever it is. It's the 4 and something. Now my 460 is like an 8 3/4, and my 500, which is Magnum Research, is like a 10 or 12-inch barrel. I'm thinking of picking up a high point carbine. Are they any good? What caliber would y'all get in it? They make a 10 in those, and they make a 9mm in those. I hear they're actually pretty good. Honestly, most high points aren't as bad as people give them. They just look ugly. Plus 20 gauge with good rounds can have better range. That would also depend on your choke. If you have a fixed, modified, or multiple interchanging, that definitely plays a heavy bearing on your load. Because I have a 20 gauge Weatherby pump action, and I was running number 5 shot in it, was it? Number 6? I tried getting dove with it. It was a joke, and I think it's because the choke was wrong. I never shot it before at anything other than clay pigeons. And it was sad case. I ran my good old faithful Sears and Roebuck 12 gauge. I was getting quail or dove left and right with it. But yeah, not with the other one. They have the 9mm cylinder stainless for the Blackhawk. My 37 is a 6.5 barrel, and my 41 has the 5.5. Okay, so probably just off their site more than likely. I haven't did much research. I just was thinking that someday I might get a cylinder change for it. That way, if I want to shoot 9s in it, it'd be kind of cool. Cheaper shooting. But yeah, 41 mag, I've never messed with it. It's like that in-between round. If someone wanted more power than 357 mag, but less than a 44, and more than a 45 Colt, than most 45 Colts. Because 45 Colt's not that powerful, unless you get like hotter rounds. I have some that are pretty hot. I have some that are 1,000. They're by double tap. But I do not shoot those in my Cimarron. They blow it up. Probably. So I shoot those in my 460. I also have some that are 975 foot-pounds. I have shot 4 or 5 of those in the Cimarron. Probably won't anymore. That was stupid. Is 45 CP like a Glock 30? Good for bear country hiking trails. If you have hot rounds in it, possibly, I would suggest a 10 mil. 10 mil is known to put bears down way better, unless it's a grizzly. Sky was in there earlier, and he had a 460 Magnum and shot a grizzly because it attacked him. The bear got him still. But yeah, he got tore up in the hospital. And he was using a 460 Magnum. Now, that was a grizzly, though, which is way bigger than a black bear or a brown bear. I would suggest a 10 mil for a bear. Or a 357 Magnum with hot rounds in it. Yeah, 45 ACP is just slow. You want good penetration, possibly, if you can, all the way through with a bear. You don't want it to just splat like it would on a human and like a hollow point would. You want it to penetrate. That's why they do hard cast spare loads, because they're harder punching. You want as many holes as you can get in that thingy, both sides of the animal. Yes, sir. Well, guys, we got over 60 likes. We've been on 3 hours and 34 minutes. I have not done a live that long in a long time. What's up, Dougie? 3.5 hours deep, and I just got notification about this live. I have the notification set to let me know, but nothing until 2,134 hours. I know, right? Sorry, Doggy. I was going to actually quit the live at like 2 3/4. Then my live, like, it kept staying at like 15, 14, 13 back and forth. So I'm like, I'll just leave it. But yeah, instead of YouTube putting out the notifications to everybody at once, and you get like piles of people in here at once, they've been slowly seeping out the notifications throughout the live. But yeah, we are at 9:46 over here. Appreciate you for coming by, guys. We're going to go ahead and close down the live. I know you just got on, Dougie. I'm sorry. Dougie Fearless. But we've had a great time. We had 15 joules donated, so that would be, I think it's a cent per joule. So that would be 15 cents we got. Anyways, appreciate y'all for coming by to Desert Armory and More. If you could, please consider subscribing to Jerome's Outdoor Adventures as well. We almost have 1,000 subscribers. 3 more and we'll hit 1,000. Or sorry, 100. We almost have 100 subscribers. Got to type it in just how it is. Otherwise, it will not show up, unfortunately, because the channel's small enough. It doesn't pop up yet. Appreciate the subscribers here we got. I think we got 2 or 3. We'll find out shortly once we screenshot when we close. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing. And remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Instead, trust God in those times of uncertainties. Ask him for help, and he will shine light on your pathway. And through Jesus Christ is the only way to salvation. Thank you all. Have a good one. Desert Armory and More is out.